It's the Elizabethton Cyclones. The Cyclones trying to come out on the field, and I guarantee you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute. And they're going for nuts over there. Standing ovation of the Cyclone Nation. CHEROKEE.
Yeah, it's Friday night, the only
Game
place to
number
be.
1048 for the Cyclones and historical football stadium in a football game as we come in with a record of 657 wins, 363 defeats, and 27 ties as we take on the Cherokee Chiefs. 13th meeting between the two. We have dominated the series 11-2 all time. We've won 4 in a row, trying to make it 5 straight. And welcome, good evening, Coach Eddie Pless. And as the late John Ward would say, it's football time in Tennessee. It's football time in Betsy.
It sure is. What a beautiful night for football. Where would you rather be? It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night.
And so the Cyclones get ready to battle the Cherokee Chiefs. It's a regional game, so it matters. Last night our regional team got beat, Greenville, in a non-conference game, losing to Alcoa 31-13. Means nothing as far as playoffs or anything else. It just sounds good, and it was good. In terms of two perennial powers in Northeast Tennessee hooking up, Alcoa wins it at home 31-13.
Yeah, no, not technically a surprise on the road down at Alcoa. Like you said, they're two of the thoroughbreds across the state at all levels. And it shows one thing. It shows Greenville's beatable. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of film study of that game if we, get down the road there to week 10. But two really good football teams. Glad they played. Glad we got to see it. Live firsthand. It's good to be able to have that kind of in your mind, although they're really focused here on Cherokee.
Did you get a chance to watch it?
No, I've watched bits and pieces. And I've read the articles about it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it either, but they won or lost last night, again, 31-13 to Greenville. Other games this week around the conference, Granger hosting Pigeon Forge, Sullivan East goes to Unicoi County, and Volunteer Northview Academy play each other in a regional matchup tonight. Our non-conference teams, Science Hill hosting Union, Virginia, Dobbins Minute hosting Jefferson County, and Morristown West, the team we didn't get to play and probably not going to play at this point, are playing the team we will play next Friday night at East Tennessee State. Daniel Boone playing each other again in gray, so Coach will keep an eye on that one all night long. Morristown West at Boone. Boone's our opponent next week, as we said, at East Tennessee State University. So the Cyclones come in. Sean Whitney's 18th season, 163 wins, 50 defeats. He's chasing, of course, his late grandfather, Coach Dave Ryder, with 173 wins. And so the Cyclone head coach, again, against his football team, pretty good. We, as we said, played them 13 times. We're 11-2, and we've won 4 in a row, including last year, 63-6. That's the game. Got stormed out. Had to go back down and play on Sunday afternoon. It really didn't make any difference. We were just much stronger than they were, and really out-muscled them, to be quite honest. And so it really came down to, quite frankly, Coach, how bad do we want to beat them? And of course, Sean caught off the dogs, and so we beat them 63-6. But a lot of the guys from last year's team that scored for us are no longer the team. They've graduated and they're gone. So Red Slagle threw 1 touchdown last year to, let me think. I had it.
Whaley, maybe?
I want to say touchdown to Whaley. Whaley's graduate, I'm sorry. Red threw a touchdown pass, but to Whaley, but they've all graduated. So we're going to see a new offensive set tonight with our kids. And really the only one that did anything last year offensively scoring-wise, again, the touchdown pass from Red Slagle.
Yeah, it is a completely different group. The one thing that we do know is they've already won, a ball game or two, so they've got a little momentum, just like Granger did last week coming in here, but they had the task of back-to-back Greenville and then Elizabethton, so it's not an easy task for them. I know they hang everything on their quarterback. He's a great athlete. He threw the ball pretty well against us last year. Landon Jeffers, number 1, and I think that'll be one of the keys tonight, is trying to be able to stop him, as they'll try to run everything through him.
We'll find out what your keys are a little bit later in the broadcast. We'll take a break for our title sponsor, in this case, our pregame sponsor, Phil's Dream Pit. We're home against the Cherokee Chiefs. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone football on Senior Night.
This is Ben Adams with Elizabeth Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. And we start them off at 4. Dream pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides, gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertised now from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, 1.5 quarts of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want, $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media
on Facebook, maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is
philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is. That's our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
This is Billy Woodby with the Elizabethton football team, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go! Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go!
It's senior night as Jason Holly, again, saying thanks to the seniors. We got the cheerleaders out here, Coach. We've got
the volleyball
seniors,
cross country.
Let's have another round of applause for all of our sports.
Our fall sports seniors are being recognized here for senior night 2024. Always a special night. Remember your senior night, Coach?
I do. That's a sad night, really, for a lot of these kids. It's a little bit early in the season. Used to, it was the last game of the year, but the way the schedule is a little bit unique. But you put a lot of time in to be able to do what they do. So it's sometimes it's bittersweet.
Spoke to the football team today. I told the seniors, I said, guys, look, next week, you're halfway done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In 60 days or thereabouts, the season's going to be over one way or the other. We play for the state championship December the 7th, if we're fortunate enough to get there in Chattanooga. So after that, I said, guys, your season as of next week will be half over. Man, it's like a blip on the screen, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's you work all your, youth club, grass cutter, all that, middle school, and then get to high school, and it does seem like it is on a fast track. And the closer you get to that senior year, seems like it speeds up. So. But a lot of good memories. They're going to have a lot to talk about for the rest of their lives. A lot of friends they're going to make that will be by their side at the end.
It is a pregame show brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. Saying hello to some folks: Judy Eastep, Lucy Fortner, Karen Davis, Tim Carrier, Linda Dunbar, Sherry Walsh, Crystal Van Us, grandson, Julia Kodak's grandson, Gavin. Well, you're quite welcome, Julia. Thank you, ma'am. Steve Jones, Craig Bowling, Rocky Davenport, Roger Brown, Jessica Grider, Joe Muncie, Jeff Curtis, Mike Fraley watching tonight from New Smyrna Beach. Reckon Fraley's got his big toe in the water down there tonight. He should be.
I bet he does.
He's eating seafood, either one, and either way, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hello to Teresa Tigg and Chelsea Kaiser and Vicky Wisenhut, and Eleanor Rambo, and Kenzie Woods, and Joe Muncie, and Mike Tom Geisler. Thank you all for watching the pregame show. Kickoff coming up at 7:30. Hello to Pete Welch, Sandra Crow, Bob Chapman. So, Coach, look at this football team. And again, we lose 35-14 week number 1. Last week, come out, put on 57 against Granger. I don't know if we got all the bugs worked out, but it sure was a whole different football team from game 1 to game 2.
Yeah, there was a lot of energy in the Science Hill game, but it was a little bit. There was a confidence that they had. They got off to a great start. Looked like what you would expect them to play in a game like that, and I know that there were a lot of positives that they can build on. Sean talked about working on tweaking those things. They'll never play a perfect game, but they really did a good job taking care of business last week.
If you look at the region, Greenville 1-0, Sullivan East 1-0, the Cyclones 1-0. Then you have Granger, Cherokee, Northview Academy's getting their first game tonight at Volunteer, and then Volunteer is 0-1 in the league. So top 4 go in the playoffs. If you look down in the other league, you have Region 2, which is what we're going to be watching because we'll play them in game 1 of the playoffs. If we're fortunate enough to get to the playoffs, and I think I'd like to say we are, or we will. Gibbs, nobody's played down there starting until tonight. This is their first week of regional play. Seymour will be at Gibbs, South Doyle at Knox Carter, and Anderson County and Fulton will get together. That'll be a dandy. So that's going to be coming up again here for this first week of the regional play. As we said, down in Region 2, we pay a lot of attention to them because, as I said, that's who we're going to play in the first round. The TSSAA playoffs. There you go.
There you go.
It's been a day. Hello to Lisa Broom in Aiken, South Carolina. Hello to Jim Ford. Hello, sir. Jimmy Buck. Hello from Hilton Head, Janice Bradley. I got all these people at the beach.
I know, it must have been the week. I missed the memo.
I didn't get that memo either. We're here, and they're down at the beach having a big time. It's great. Hello to Brittany Hodge and Selma Bowers and Dawn Hughes. And you're home watching. Lucy is good. Connie Helms, all these folks watching. Thank you, Mater and Charlene Wagner. Thanks to the play-by-play, Tom and Ed. You guys do a great job. Thank you, Mater and Charlene. It's very kind. So the regional is where we go, Coach. Take the top 4 out of 7 schools. That's how it rolls. And so right now, we're very much in the running for a playoff position again for a consecutive year kind of thing. But we got to come out here tonight and show Cherokee we mean business. They're coming off that loss last week, 49-0 to Greenville, while we're beating Granger 57-6. So we talked about this last week. They get a dose of Greenville last Friday night. Come up here and take on the Cyclones tonight. That's 2 pretty tough bookend back-to-back football teams they got to play.
Yeah, it really is scheduling. That's just an unfortunate thing for a team that's trying to build some momentum. But the one thing is, after this week, they've got 6 or 7 weeks to basically know that they don't have to face that, and everybody else does. So they're going to try to play well. They're going to try to take care of business as they do. But they understand, I think, really kind of what they're up against. And but we expect a fight from them. We've had a lot of competitive games with Cherokee over the years.
The seniors are honoring tonight the football seniors before the game. Let's go down the line. You would look at Landry Buckles, Ben Adams, Billy Woodby, Kyron Smalls, Caleb Campbell, Ben Adams we mentioned, Seth Campbell, Javen Moorfield, Gavin Kodak, Landon Hughes. Those are the guys out there being honored, our senior football players on senior night. Bright orange jerseys. We'll be able to read those tonight, Coach, I hope. You know, I felt bad till Andrew McKeon came over Wednesday called the T.A. Duggar game. He said, I can't read those numbers. I said, Thank you, Lord, because I thought it was me. I thought I was slipping. He said, no, I can't hardly read them. But tonight, they're going to be on their orange top, black numerals, and we'll take a look at the 1998 football team coming up here in just a few minutes. Yeah. Pre-game show continues. We're 26 minutes away from kickoff. You're listening to the Cyclones, and we're going to take a break here in just a few minutes. As we look again down the league this week, Granger back home to take on Pigeon Forge. Sullivan East goes to Unicoi County tonight. Unicoi County ranked in the state at number 6 this week in 3A. Johnson County at number 8 in 3A. Science Hill number 10 in 6A. So some of the teams locally getting some statewide recognition, which is great. East will be Unicoi County, as we said. Northview at Volunteer. That's a regional game tonight. For Northview, it's their first one of the season. Then, as we said, the non-conference game, Science Hill hosting Union, Virginia. Dobbins Bennett, our opponent in 3 or 4 weeks. They're home to Jeff County tonight, a big regional test. And Morristown West plays our opponent next Friday night, Daniel Boone. They're playing that one tonight in Boone's home opener. Boone coach struggling. They've been outscored. They've yet to win a football game. On the average, been outscored 44-4. They're looking for offense tonight at Daniel Boone and Gray. I don't know if they'll get it or not. Morristown West, pretty good football team, even though we didn't see them in live action. I watched film on them. They're a good football team. Boone's going to have their hands full tonight.
They sure are. And, again, there just must be a lot of missing pieces there right now. I know Coach Jenkins over there, he really is one of the premier coaches in the area. Completely different style from a lot of people. He's a smash mouth kind of guy, and to do that, you've got to have a certain type of kid, and evidently that's just not where they are right now in the season. So it will be interesting to see that score, and then it'll be interesting to see after we play Boone next week, maybe kind of have an idea where we would have been with West.
Let's give you the verse today. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man that hung on the cross. We unashamedly do that. Here is the verse of the day. Make sure, let me see something. Got me?
Yes.
Okay. Verse of the day, Psalms 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." I know a lot of folks right now, Coach, you do too, going through some tough stuff. But take heart in Psalms 34:18, our Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Wow. What a verse. Psalms 34:18 is the verse of the broadcast. We always do that. Unashamedly do that. Hello to Anthony Shipley, Ken Kidd, Kim Saylor, Roy Kimbrell, Austin Bailey, Dillard Scholes, Dennis Dillard and Shirlene, I might add. Dennis Wilson, Marcus Hill, Debbie Holtzclaw, Audrey Collins, Lynn McDowell. Thank you, one of our great members of Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. Bo Corm, Michael Good, Phil Whitaker, Kathy Dula, Marie Morrell, Timothy Dyer, Mert Smith, Debbie Garland, Deborah Sparks, Tim Rasnick, Gabe DePrimo, watching from home with the wife and a little stinger, Liz Wandell. Thank you all. We got them already in New Smyrna Beach. Got them in, where else was it? Hilton Head?
Yeah, well, New Smyrna, it was Hilton Head, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a beach is all I got, so.
As we go to the break here, we'll come right back and take a look at our offensive statistics of our football team. We'll tell you from last week's broadcast, and I give the Lord all the credit, we had 34,400 views last week, sir, from 18 states. So we give him total credit. This is his gig. I'm just passing through. We're all a heartbeat away from eternity, so anytime I can come up here and call a ball game and give him credit, I'm going to give him credit. So this is his show.
It is.
This is his world. We're just passing through it. He gets the honor and the glory from this old cowboy. But anyway, 34,400 views last week. Thank you, thank you, thank you on behalf of all of us here with Kerry and the gang and the Cyclone Network. Cameras tonight, Isaac Fletcher, Jackson Judah. We had Axel Steins doing the Cyclone Walk. Kerry Taylor's producing and directing. Her and Jason, people say, are you related? Only, we're a sister. She's a sister in Christ, and she's a good one. Does a lot to help this broadcast. Hello to Nichelle. Hello to Felicia Perry, Ray Birchfield, Robbie Stennett, Tammy Blevins, Nikki Eder, Lucy Fortner. Thank you for the scripture. You're welcome. Terry Ham. Hello, sir. Vista Clark, Ray Birchfield, Liz Wandell. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at the starting lineup, and we'll give you some offensive statistics after two ball games. Winning the first one, losing the first one, 35-14, and winning the game last week, 57-6. We got some guys putting up some numbers. We'll talk about it after this. Coach will come up at halftime. We'll kind of tease you with the 98 football team here in a few minutes. He'll talk more about it at halftime. But right now, the pregame show continues, brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
This is Bryson Rowland with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
The Tom Baylor Sports Show. Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs. What's that all about?
Dream Packs, we start at 4 and go up in even numbers as big as you need. You get meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns. All that's included. We do offer plates, plasticware, gallons of tea, but any number you need.
Feeds 4, feeds 8. They do it in increments of 4. So if you're going to the ball game and don't want to cook, call in, get the Dream Packs, come by and pick them up, 349-6437.
Yes, sir.
Call ahead, and we're on our way to swing through, pick them up. Tailgate Dream Pack's a good way to watch it, or take it to the house watch it. Either way, good way to watch a game, isn't it?
Very much so.
The Dream Packs. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437 is the number to call. Can we order it online too?
You sure can. Online, call it in. Come on down.
There you go. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437, the Dream Packs. Proud sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Sports.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
This is Javen Moorfield with the Elizabethton football team, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
It's the Elizabethton Cyclones. The Cyclones are ready to come out on the field, and I guarantee you, you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute. And they're going nuts over there. Standing ovation to the Cyclones. Great shot on the camera as the sun sets here at Citizen Bank Stadium in Elizabethton, Tennessee. Let's give you the starting lineups brought to you by Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. Appreciate Randall, in this case Jason Blevins, making sure that you all have a starting lineup each week, and I appreciate that very, very much. Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. Again, great gentleman, Jason Blevins. Got Jack who caught the touchdown pass last week. So let's run down for you the starting lineup brought to you by, as we said, Randall Birchfield Real Estate and Auction. One of our great sponsors here on the broadcast. It starts out on the offensive side of the football. Braden Rainwater, center, 6', 245 junior. Right guard, Landon Hughes, 6'2", 265 senior. Right tackle, Seth Campbell, 6'3", 320 senior. Left guard, Gavin Kodak, 6'1", 185 senior. Left tackle, Tanner Peltier, 6'1", 275 sophomore. Tight end, we rotate him. Ben Adams, 6'3", 185 senior. Kyler McGovern, 6'1", 210 junior. Riley Jones, 6'4", 195 junior. They all will get reps from time to time. Quarterbacking, Rhett Schlegel, the junior, 6'2", 195 in the backfield. Justice Wallen, 6'1", 215 junior, the J-Train. He has class with London. He told London he likes being called the Train. Forget the bird. The guy's 5'11", 225. He's a fire hydrant on legs, and he is a man among boys, and he can flat-tote the mill. The J-Train, 5'11", 225 junior. Wallen, 6'1", 215 junior. Your wideouts, Bryson Rowland, 6'1", 190 senior. Justin Whitehead, 6'1", 175 junior. Jack Blevins, 5'10", 165 junior. And so he spread it around, Coach. Only Rowland's yet to catch a touchdown pass, but again, it's coming. And so, again, pretty good receiving core, getting better every game for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I think they thought it was a point of interest coming into the year. We, lost a couple of key people from last year, but these guys are great possession, yard after catch receivers. They run great routes. I think they've spent so much time with Rhett that everything's very comfortable. I think he really likes the people he's throwing to, and the backs catching the ball out of the backfield, doing a great job as well.
On the defensive side of the football, you go Ben Adams, defensive end, Kyler McGovern, defensive end, Riley Jones, defensive end, defensive tackle, Seth Campbell, Braden Rainwater, linebackers, Landry Buckles, Billy Woodby, 5'11", 215 senior, Kyron Smalls goes both ways, and the defensive secondary, Tucker Taylor, 5'10", 155 junior, Zach Wallen, 6', 165 junior, and in the corners you got Justin Whitehead and Bryson Rowland. So a lot of guys go both ways. Coach, we never want to, and I don't, and you never do because you're right on top of it, we never want to diminish the kicking game. We've had a heck of a kicking game. Caleb Campbell and, of course, Bowers, we really haven't a chance to see him yet. Will in the point after department, he's got 9 point afters for Will Bowers. Haven't seen the field goal yet, haven't needed to, but Caleb Campbell's been a heck of a weapon for us.
Yeah, and like I said, I'd really like to know if he's self-taught, who's worked with him. Somebody needs to be congratulated because he was a quality kicker last year, but there's a difference. You don't usually see that kind of growth from year to year, and the same thing with Bowers. Bowers' strength from year to year is impressive, especially it's 9th to 10th grade, and just how much stronger he's gotten. Both of them understand the importance. They've worked extremely hard, and it's fun for me to see. I love that part of the game.
Let's give you the numbers for the Cyclones. Justice Wallen, 2 touchdowns, 2-yard run, Science Hill, 30-yard interception over Granger. The J-Train, 2 touchdowns, a 7-yard run and a 1-yard run. Justin Whitehead, 2 touchdowns, a 41-yard interception and a 30-yard bomb, both those against Granger. Zach Wallen, a 41-yard catch against Granger. You have Jack Blevins' 15-yard catch against Granger. And C.J. Mathis lost his granddaddy. I saw Chris earlier. He said, man, what a night for him to score in honor of his granddaddy, Willie. C.J. Mathis, a 5-yard run, his first varsity touchdown. Will Bowers, 2-point afters. Science Hill, 7 against Granger, 9 all told. Slagle touchdown passes, Rhett 3, 41 to Zach Wallen, 15 to Jack Blevins, 30 to Justin Whitehead, and also Riley Jones with a safety. So, Coach, offensively, only 2 games in, we've spread this thing around pretty good so far.
We really have. It's really nice when you don't have just to depend and pound one of them. We've got guys playing both sides of the football, so a guy doesn't have to worry about carrying the ball 25 times and trying to turn around and play every defensive snap. So they're able to get their break on the offensive side of the ball, and they're are great runners, great pass receivers on both sides of the field for us. It's a really nice luxury to have.
Coach about to give us the keys to the game here in a minute. Cindy Weaver, Carolyn Blevins, Carolyn Gentry, Morgan Durant,
Everyone on your feet, and let's raise
Sean Bauer, Jay Younts, watching in Bristol. Thank you, sir. Zion Reddick, hello, sir, at Milligan University. Helen Blevins. And here comes the Betsy Band. Let's pick them up. Check out that picture right there. What a great camera job by Jackson Judah. Here they come, folks. Your 2-time defending state champion, Betsy Band. They've got to meet the Cyclone Band tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock. It's a free event. Come out here and watch them in full competition tomorrow night against each other. They do have the band coming up, the Betsy Classic coming up on October the 26th, the Band Classic. So make plans to be here for that. Check out, let's listen to the Betsy Band. Coach, just something about those orange plumes bouncing in the wind, man. It's awesome.
Yes, it is. It is just the whole thing. I love watching people run through the tee on Saturdays, but there's not much like what we see on Friday night.
Man, oh man, oh man, what an atmosphere. We are so blessed to be in Elizabethton, Tennessee, and be a part of this program, this great school. So, Coach, here we go. We beat them last year 63-6. We won 4 in a row. We lead the series 11-2. There's a 14th meeting. Keys tonight to get us another W and head to Daniel Boone's opponent next Friday night at East Tennessee State.
Well, I've kind of mentioned this already, but defensively, bottom line, we've got to contain number 1. He's got a really good arm. Don't know much about receivers and running backs to go with him at this point, but last year he completed a lot of balls against us, and he's looking to make a name for himself. This will be the kind of game he could do that. So we've got to contain number 1. The other thing, I think we got to continue to establish the run game. We've got 3 really quality running backs. We need to spread that ball out. Need to continue to get those linemen moving people off the ball. That kind of stuff just builds confidence, and then that'll open it up for Rhett. And for tonight, I think you need to keep your head on a swivel a little bit, because you never know what kind of extracurricular there could be, because there's some history. But also, they've got nothing to lose. So this is one they could pull out anything. So the onside kick, the fake punts, the everything. You just have to be aware of every situation, because like I said, I don't think they have much to lose.
We're live here again at Citizens Bank Stadium, 77 degrees, light breeze. Of course, the sun's setting a little earlier now because we get deeper into the late summer, early fall, and so it's a perfect night, quite frankly, for football. So, Coach, you looked last week. We gave them a steady dose of the J train. Justice Wallen, then late in the game, C.J. Mathis. So we pounded it. You see that coming again tonight?
Well, I really think so. Again, I've not seen film on Cherokee. I don't know defensively if they feel like they can take advantage of secondary weaknesses or anything like that. But I just think for this team, moving forward, running the football is going to be their key. We know we can throw it a little bit, but we just want to continue to pound it because that's the hardest thing to stop in high school football.
We got about 10 minutes till kickoff. We got them getting ready to come out, of course, and we'll do that with a coin toss. Coaches, we'll catch them as they come out here in a minute. We want to capture coming out on the field here in the inflatable helmet. But give us a look, if you would, please, about the 1998 team. We're showcasing a different team every week, and next week Coach Van Elst will have a team to showcase. But talk about a little bit about the 98 team for our guys, and they're getting ready to come out here momentarily. And when they come, I'll just kind of give you a flag to jump in here and let us enjoy them coming out. But give us a quick look at 98.
Well, 98 was kind of bookend. It was 3 straight semifinals, but that was Coach Witten's senior year. And again, arguably one of the best teams to ever play, ended up 12-2. We were a 3A team playing up in 4A, smallest team competing in 4A, and we lost to the eventual state champion on their home field. So there's just a lot of stories. I was there. I know this one a little closer, so I'll be able to tell you a whole lot of stuff.
The pageantry and glory of the Cyclone football program. Game number 1,048. All-time, the Cyclones, 657 wins, 363 defeats, and 27 ties. 3 state championships, 1938, 2019, 2020, and could be another year, 2024. That's to be determined. But here they come, folks, the Cyclones. Here come the junior Cyclones leading them out. Here comes Old Glory down the field. If this don't get you fired up, folks, your wood is absolutely wet. How about it? Only place to have a football game on a Friday night, the best place, Elizabeth in Tennessee. Carrying the American flags in honor of 9/11. I love it. Plus the flag of each one of our military branches. Orange numeral, orange jerseys, black numerals, coach, and whew, it's football time in Tennessee. I'm fired up.
It is. It's just a beautiful night. I love seeing this. They appreciate the student section and the band. Just kind of gets you going, I tell you. Like to be young again.
Yeah.
Not sure I could get on the field with this team, but I would like to be a part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back with a coin toss after the 60-second break from Citizens Bank Stadium. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone as Elizabethton fighting Cyclone football. It's the Elizabethton Cyclones. The Cyclones are going to come out on the field, and I guarantee you, you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute. And they're going nuts over there. Standing on.
This is Caleb Campbell with Elizabethton Football, and you're with Cyclone Sports.
I'm with Lynn Freeman, the general manager of Elizabethton and Ford, and also Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. What's going on? What's happening down here, my friend?
Lots and lots of good things. It's game day, folks, but we're here and we're always ready to give a good deal. We got 10% off on both new and select inventory here at Ford and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We have a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned cars, paying extra dollars for trade-in, but then we're willing to go the extra smile for you. Good luck, Elizabethton. Let's win another championship this year.
There you go. Lynn Freeman, general manager of Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Elizabethton. The Jeweler's Bench, the only full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton. They offer rings, crosses, necklaces, bracelets, and silver and gold. A great selection of pearls in bracelets, earrings, and necklaces, and their restring pearls, too. At the Jeweler's Bench, have lots of choices for watches. Bearing, Citizens, Glock, and G-Shock for him and her. They have wedding bands, they have wedding rings, engagement rings, and they offer jewelry engraving, and they now have E. Newton jewelry, and they replace watch batteries. And every month is covered with birthstone jewelry at the Jeweler's Bench. And John Holtzclaw offers in-house jewelry repair. And a wide selection of Pandora bracelets, charms, and necklaces, including the Pandora Cyclone charms and bracelets, and Naked Bee. And Warmies make excellent gifts from the Jewelers Bench. Family owned for over 20 years with awesome customer service. Again, on the web, it's jewelersbench10.com, Broad Street, Elizabethton, and also on Facebook, the Jewelers Bench at 542-5600.
This is Gavin Kodak with Elizabethton Football. You're watching Cyclone Sports.
We got this new team that's coming in here, and we're going to show them.
Keep everyone safe from injury. Grant us strength, patience, and good sportsmanship. Help us to play with respect for our opponents, and let us have gratitude for the abilities you have given us. Win or lose, God, may we carry ourselves with humility and grace, knowing that all we do is for your glory. I also pray for those who do not yet know you. Open their hearts and minds to your love, so they can experience the peace only you can provide. Bless this game, guide us, and let your light shine through us in all we do. In your name I pray, amen. Now please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by the mixed ensemble under the direction of Davenport. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Davenport!
I know you're partial to that young lady, Coach. She's from Calvary Baptist Church. That was a heck of a prayer.
She's in my little Sunday school class. She is a top-tier young lady, I will tell you. Comes from good stock. Got a brother that plays on the football team. The little Stormy is also in that Sunday school. I've got a great group of kids. Very proud of her.
Cherokee at 2-1 on the season. Cyclones, of course, you know our record. We're 1-1 and ready to go for our second win of the season. Co-captains, these are easy to read tonight. I like this. Bryson Rowland.
Captains are number 1, Landon Jeffers.
Ben Adams, number 50 for the Cyclones. We'll call out the name again of Seth Campbell. 13 is Bryson Rowland, and 39 would call out the name of Caleb Campbell, our kicker.
Number 39, Caleb Campbell.
For Cherokee, number 1, Landon Jeffers, a quarterback.
7.
And number 50,
Who?
7.
Number 7 would be Matt Carpenter.
24.
24 would be Mason Emery.
Looks like 58.
And 56, 58.
Maybe 66, 50.
56 would be Cooper
56.
Bledsoe
Okay.
for the Cherokee Chiefs, or 58. Well, I'm not as nervous tonight as I was last week because I can see these numbers. Seriously, I got kind of wigged out. I thought, man, I got problems, but I don't think it was me.
No,
a lot of folks said they got the uniform numbers side by side, but that was last week, and here we go. Coin toss. Coach, you want it.
We want it, yeah.
Cyclones get the football. Keys again real quick. What's it going to take to get this win tonight?
We got to stop number 1 for them. I think we established the run game early and feed all 3 of those guys. And then just have your head on a swivel, look for a little bit of unusual stuff. There's nothing to lose here, so they could pull out anything.
And there you go. That's the keys to this football game. Cyclones will get it. We'll have our backs to the scoreboard. 77 degrees game time temperature. Light breeze about 7 or 8 miles an hour. Blowing from, let's see, looks like right to left a little bit here. The flag kicking from coming down out of Stony Creek, going right to left here. Citizen Bank Stadium. Again, we are 56-7 on this field. So this is game number 64 for the Cyclones.
Number 4, C.J. Mathis.
Hello, Kylie McGee, Tammy Hill, John Wright, our great principal, West Side. Hello, sir. Kent Farr out in, I think, in Sacramento, California. So here we go. They're going to tee it up, and we're going to get this party started on a perfect night for football. Temperature, as we said, 70, right at 77 degrees.
On your feet, Cyclone fans.
Cyclone fans, here we go. 39. Adam Fridman to kick it away here, and here we go. Cyclones back deep. He'll drive it deep, backpedaling. It'll bounce in the end zone. That's a heck of a kick, a line drive kick by Adam Fridman. We'll set up shop, coach. 1st and 10. You'll see we're going to set it up with the run. We're going to go quickly with a quick strike pass.
Well, you never know on the first one. Sean's pretty crafty, but I think we'll establish it at some point here early.
So we're going to see what happens. Our offensive set coming out here, ready to go set. And offensive series number 1, we hope, of a bunch. We'll take our next break. Thank you, Kerry, for sending me the log. It's good. It has been a day. It's been a week. Thank you, Mrs. Taylor, for taking care of me. All right, here we go from the 20-yard line. Brett Slagle. Single set back is Justice Wallen. Here we go. 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Handoff. Little razzle-dazzle. Turns the corner. He's got some running room. 25. He's at the 30. 35 and out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Justice Wallen on the sweep takes it from the 20 out to about the, what did they mark it at, Coach? At the 36-yard line. Double C Western Supply first down, Coach.
Well, it's a new wrinkle because we've not seen that set so far this year, so set the tailback kind of a little bit offset, almost in an H-back, and brought him around. Really a nice call.
So it brings up a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Big chunk of real estate, 16 yards in the first play. Handoff, here he comes. Turns the corner, stiff arms, and is brought down. Nice tackle in the backfield. Nice job by 13. They may somewhat at a horse collar tackle.
Tackle made by number 13.
But nice tackle with the number 13 for the Cherokee Chiefs. Who toted that mail? Is that?
I think that was Wallen again. I think he probably wishes now he'd have planted that foot, turned it up inside. Guy made a really nice play, had a good angle on him.
2nd down and 12 to lose 2 on the play, the 34-yard line. First quarter, no score. Oh, we have the scoreboard up tonight. Never mind. Handoff, another big hole, but he'll get popped, and they wrap him up and get him out to the 39-yard line. Gang tackled. Big 74 pounds. Landry Buckles running the football for the Cyclones. Big 74, and he's a hoss. Bryson Calhoun. Number 8. He'll go off the field, the big dog. Puts the ball at the 40. 3rd down and short now for the Cyclones. Well, 3rd down actually long for the Cyclones. Clock at 11:03, first quarter, no score.
So 6 yards here. We'll see what he comes up with.
On Cherokee.
Let's do this. This is big because we do want to keep this going early. Don't want to punt it early.
4 down linemen. Here come the Cyclones out of the gun. Single setback will be Wallen. Slagle, 25 on the play clock, is not fired up. Now they're cranking up. Puts a man in motion. Kyron Smalls hands off the right side, and he'll drag bodies about the 42. Good pursuit. 24 and 64. 24 Mason Emery. 64 Jacob Osborne making the stop for Cherokee. Nice play, Coach, defensively by the Chiefs.
Yeah, still one man unaccounted for pretty much every play. So I don't know if they're just keying on the back or if they're stunning into it, but it's a big call right here this early on our side of the field. See what they come up with here.
Hello, Ken Farr in Fresno, California, watching tonight. Thank you, sir. 4th and 3 from the 43. Puts 2 in motion. That side will be Smalls and Adams. We need 3 to move the chains. Slagle will run it. He'll keep it. First down. Double C, Western Supply, first down. Out to the 48-yard line. Following the Hogs up the middle. Rainwater and Hughes and Campbell got the first down. A Double C Western Supply first down. And, Coach, that's just power football.
It is. Just had them outmanned at the point of attack. I like the design of it. Rhett did a good job. He got behind his pads really well.
So, first down Cyclones, 48-yard line. 10-minute mark, first quarter, no score. Slagle, they're jumping along the line trying to pull him off. And now Rhett will go up and audibilize here. 1st and 10, 48-yard line. On the move in the opening drive. Throws out in the flat. Bubble screen caught. Up the field. It'll be Chiron. He'll go inside the 50 to the 45, maybe to the 43 on the catch by...
Slagle's pass complete to Zach Wallen.
Check that. Zach Wallen made the catch. Wallen, number 19. There I go, Coach.
That's all right.
I thought it was Chiron. It was Wallen down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Picks up, 8 on the play?
Yes.
Second down and 2 at the 46-yard line. Cyclones, near side, the wide side of the field, 3 this way. Handoff up the middle, and he'll bounce it to the 40-yard line. Should be enough for a first down and then some. Needed 2. Got more than 2. Running up the gut. That's the train. Yep, J-Train running out to the 40-yard line.
First by number 74.
Really moving the sticks. 1st and 10 Cyclones in the double C Western Supply first down.
Looked a lot like last week. He just tucks it up in behind Kodak. Kodak does a really good job rolling up in there. So that's a great run for a first down.
40-yard line, 1st and 10. Clock, 8:50 to go in the period. In motion comes Adams here as a tight end, sets up as a blocking back. Hand off to the train. He'll go to the 40. He'll go to the 35, 30, and he'll get tripped up. He darn near busted it down to the 28-yard line. Picks up 12. The train, the locomotive's on the tracks. He'll come off the field. Picks up 12. Another first down, Coach.
Oh, man, that's just a great job. Again, they love that right side. They do a great job there with Hughes and Campbell. And then again, when you roll another big lineman in there, it's pretty tough. But the train, he's just a load. He is just a load for a young man. I love watching him run the football.
I love when you say that.
He's
Tommy,
just
a load.
He's a load. He is. Yeah, you can't create that. God made that. That's good.
1st and 10, 27-yard line, taking it right down the field. Hand off to Wallen. Wallen to 25. Justice stood up and gobbed up. Good pursuit inside that defensive interior line for the Cherokee Chiefs. They bottled him up pretty good. Nice job by Cherokee on the play. Coming up the bottom of the pile will be 24 again, and also turn around young, and number 12. 12 would be Eli Boyd, and 24 would be Mason Emery. Emery's been very active here in this opening drive defensively. The ball at the 25-yard line. Second down, 7:38 to go in the first quarter. Should we tell him how we're operating up here, Coach?
You can be more than welcome to, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you after this play. I have to read his lips because I can't hear him tonight. 25-yard line, handoff. Sidestepping Buckles, and he got tripped up. He was off to the races. He got tripped up. That would be Eli Boyd tripping up Buckles. Takes it from the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. So anyway, piece of equipment I normally have in my side, to make a long story short, I don't have. And so tonight, I can't hear him. I just can read his lips, watch his lips move. When he stops, I know to start talking. I know he's giving you some great information, but tonight, my fault, I can't hear him. So 22-yard line, Coach, 3rd and 5. We're taking it right down the field.
We are. We're moving big, good chunks. We need to get a first down here. If not, we've got a weapon waiting to come in and kick.
3rd and 5 from the 22-yard line. Slagle to keep it short side of the field to the 20. Red gets down inside. He stays on his feet. Slagle grinds it down, gets it down to about the 17-yard line. He's going to be close to first down. And Matt Carpenter puts the hit on him, number 7.
Stop made by number 24, Mason Emery.
That's a weight room first down right there.
See where they got it. You got it. They'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 Cyclones to the 16. Great hard run by Red.
It was good, strong legs. Again, he's been a little bit straight up the first game or two. He's getting behind his pads running. He's a strong young man, so that's a good sign for our football team.
This is a clock-eating opening series, opening kickoff, opening set of the game for the Cyclones. Taking it right down the field. We're eating up half the quarter here. Scoreless ball game. We're knocking on the door in the red zone from the 16. Slagle hands off. That's going to be to Justice Wall. He bounces outside, then gets gobbed up inside and dropped at the 9. Still turning those legs, and he's still going. Justice Wallen. Great effort underneath the bottom of the pile for the Cherokee Chiefs. Who's that last man up coming up there? It's going to be the same one again. 34 this time. Call out the name of Aiden Snell. Snell makes a tackle down to the 39-yard line, picks up 7. 5:25 to go in the period. Cyclones in the red zone. 2nd down and 3 from the 9. Get it to the 6, get a new set of downs. Wallen back there with Slagle. 2 to the near side, the wide side of the field, but come this way Both guys, Smalls and Adams, for blocking purposes. Slagle to run it. Red goes down inside the 5. He pushes hard. He gets down inside. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, Red Slagle from 9 yards out.
Well, to me, that's a picture-perfect drive. Threw one ball, completed it, but several people carried the ball, got the quarterback involved in the run game. I think that was the key to the game, was to establish this early, and they did a great job.
Bowers for the point after. Whitehead to hold it right down the field. Power football. 80-yard drive, capped off by 9-yard Red Slagle quarterback keeper. Ball down. It's up. It's into Red as the number 10 of the season. It is 7-0 Cyclones. Now this from Eagle Center. You're watching Elizabethton fighting Cyclone football.
Don't forget visit the concession stand located in the stadium. You'll find Chick-fil-A.
This is Seth Campbell with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson, and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Back for the kickoff, Cyclones 7-0, 80-yard drive. As Coach said, it was almost picture perfect. We did what we wanted. We threw it. We actually ran it primarily. We didn't have any passing plays. 2-1. So 80-yard drive capped off with Slagle's quarterback keeper. For Red is his second touchdown of the season. That 6-yard run last week against Granger. 7-0 Cyclones. 5:05 to go in the period. Campbell boots it back deep. He'll take it at the 2. Here comes Cherokee up the middle of the field at the 10 to the 15. Tries to cut outside, nowhere. Swarmed at the 15-yard line by the Cyclones. Number 11, Samuel Orsman, making a stop for the Cyclones. Orsman making a tackle, and Travis Hurley right out there to salute him and thank him. Great tackle. He had a little bit of daylight. Samuel slammed the door.
Yeah, I like that kind of kick where you kick it right to the goal line. They have to run it out. Our guys always cover really well. Great job by Orsman. I know his mama's proud there. No Hershey, former student. That's a great job. Had 3 or 4 there.
First and 10, 15-yard line. Cherokee's first offensive set of the ball game. Landon Jeffers, your quarterback. He's a pretty good one. See if we can get some pressure on him. Rattle him a little bit. Again, hello to Mr. Farr way yonder in Fresno, California. Way across this great country. Watching tonight in Fresno, California. Man in motion from far side to near side. He fakes it and sack. There you go. Outside rush. Dropped him like a hammer. Bryson rolled on the blitz from the outside. Coach never saw him coming and drops him from the 15. Tackle for loss all the way back to the 6-yard line.
That's a great job. The receiver kind of emptied that area, left him free. I'm sure that's something they told him when he exited that area to go ahead and rush. They had nobody to protect him.
Second and 19 to the 6-yard line. 7-0 Cyclones. Jeffers, he'll pay more attention now because he got popped pretty good. He'll throw out in the flat, and it's going to be one hopped-in complete pass by Landon Jeffers. They lost last week 49-0 to Greenville, while we were winning here 57-6 against Granger. We'll keep an eye on that Morristown West Daniel Boone game because that's our opponent next Friday night, neutral site. They wouldn't come here and play us, so we had to go to ETSU to play them. Hope we remember that when we sit down and do schedules for the next 2 years. I would, but that's just me. They didn't come here last year. They wouldn't come here this year. But they play us on a neutral site. I guarantee that's on the bulletin board for next week. Guarantee. It better be.
Been on for a year.
Should be. No excuse for it. Flag on the play. Probably, Coach. Maybe a legal procedure here. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Nope. Offside Cyclones.
We must have lined up offside. So.
Hello to Amanda Patterson, Brett Price, Timothy Reynolds. Get some of these folks in here. Linda Wagner, Nat Reese, Steve and Tammy Lochner. Thank you all for watching. 3rd and 14, Coach. They're just in self-prevention mode over there, self-defense mode right now. 3rd and 14 from the 11. Jeffers throws out in the flat. It's going to be caught and dropped. Pretty cool play. Put it in the breadbasket, pull it back, and rifle the throw to Jaden Gonzalez, who caught it, dropped the ball in double coverage.
Yeah.
And again, that was a great defense in the secondary by our Cyclones.
Yeah, it was. That's the series that you want. Obviously, first play got us off to a great start. And I will tell you, we're going to block a punt sometime here in the next game or two. It could be here.
White in and Wallen back deep. Should be great field position for the orange and black for a second offensive set. 7-0 first quarter. He'll get it off. It's not a very good punt. It'll knuckleball to their favor. Down to the 40. They'll get out of the way. Let it go to about the 49-yard line. Right at midfield, but still yet, Coach. Great field position for the Cyclones right at midfield for our second offensive set.
Yeah, that's this perfect way to start a football game. Long drive, run it down their throat, and then come back with the 3 and out. Got good field position again. Be real curious if we start to maybe throw it on this drive just to see kind of what we're doing. I'm real curious to see. I always like to try to read his mind. I don't know that I'm at that reading level right now, so always do a good job with what way they mix it up.
50-yard line, 1st and 10, second offensive set of the ball game. It leads 7-0 here. Next Friday night, Daniel Boone, again at East Tennessee State University. Don't get me started. You kind of got me started earlier a few minutes ago, but ridiculous. But that's okay. Then we'll come back here for Sullivan East in 2 weeks, a regional game. Hand off the Train to the 45-yard line. He darn near broke that one. They got him at the last second. The linebacker got him. And they're going to call it at the 46-yard line. Picks up 4. Clock at 3:45 opening period. Coach, not only we get points, but at opening drive, we eat up a lot of clock time.
Yes, we did, and that's good. But these guys need to play. They need to have tough physical games, and so that really makes a difference.
Slagle getting the signs from Coach Witten. 20 seconds on the play clock. Single setback. 2nd and 6, 46-yard line. Slagle, bubble screen near side, rolling, caught. Turns it outside and couldn't really get upfield. They contained it pretty good. Nice defensive coverage by 13, Cole Davis, and 34 would be Aiden Snell. Pretty good coverage for the Cherokee Chiefs defense.
He did a great job. You watched him on the snap of the ball. He was coming just hard and made a great tackle. A little bit bunched up, didn't have room to make a move. The receiver didn't, but a great job by Cherokee's defense there. Big down right here.
2:55 to go in the period. 7-0 Cyclones. 3rd and 4 from the 44. Slagle to the 40 to move the sticks. He'll keep it himself. Brett outside's got the first down, I think. See where his knee went down. 41, maybe the 40. Let's see. Should be enough for a double C Western Supply first down, where they got the Wrangler jackets, the aerial work jeans, and the aerial work boots. And it's the first down Cyclones again. Another smart play. He knew where he was on the field, Coach, and got that first down.
He did. It's another good call. Like I said, this is different enough. We've not seen some of the things they're doing, so I like what they're doing and getting him active in that part of the game.
1st and 10, 40-yard line. 2:21 to go in the quarter. 7-0 Cyclones. Slagle claps his hands off to the Train. Train will take it to the 40. I'm sorry, to the 35, maybe to the 34. Picked up 5 yards in a cloud of turf. Tackle made by, that's 64. 64, Jacob Osborne making a tackle, but the Train got 5.
Oh, Train, that's a big push. He got a lot of that on his own. Didn't get as much push as we have. They're pretty good size on up front. Cherokee is, but we're moving the football.
Hello, David Depew. Hello to Emmy Morgenstern. My buddy Emmy, she was at Jewelers Bench today, flagged into the play. She was at Jewelers Bench, picked up some of those E. Newton bracelets. Flag on the play. At the end of the play, it took it from 35 down to about the 32-yard line. Talking to the Cyclones, so flags right there at the 34-yard line. Clock 1:40 to go in the period. 7-0 Cyclones. See what the man in the white hat says. He'll come this way and go. Personal foul against the Cyclones. Coach, you got to clean it up. We've had them every week.
We do, and that's really the one thing that you just don't want to stop yourself. You're moving the football, you're getting big chunks of ground. Now you put yourself in third and long. No, that's just not what we wanted to do right there.
Hello, Ernie Berry. How you doing, sir? One of my fellow church members. 3rd down and 17 from the 47. First quarter, Cyclones after the personal foul against the orange and black. Slagle rolls out this way. Rhett looking, wants to throw, sidearms it, and throws it into the near boundary out of bounds. Diving try for Wallen, but too far outside, and the punt team's on. Here comes Campbell. So Cherokee with a moral victory here, Coach. They stopped us because we stopped ourselves at personal foul.
We did stop ourselves.
To them over there, it's like, hey, we stopped them.
Yeah, it is part of it. It is something you got to control your emotion. You can't be the second one to do something. You've got to be able to handle some tough stuff here.
Campbell from the 41. 1:20 to go in the period. Plenty of time, no rush at all. He'll twist it down the field. He'll kick it away from the return man. It'll bounce around to the 15, down around the 10, and it'll be down inside the 10-yard line. Another great punt by Campbell, but another tough start for the Cherokee Chiefs inside their 20.
Yeah, they're a little bit further down inside right now. I'm not sure really what their mindset will be offensively. I would imagine they're probably going to try to hand it off, see if they can get some good yardage on first down. I don't think they feel really good about protecting against this defense, so we'll see what they come up with right here. We need another 3 and out, though.
Another 3 and out? Yeah. I'm reading these lips.
Yeah.
Oh, time. It's hilarious.
I've never been stared at so much in my life.
From the 9-yard line. Jet sweep, turns the corner, paid for it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. He got popped. The orange and black Cyclone defensive unit laying the wood to him. He's never been looked at so much in all his life. That may be the line of the game. Braden Rainwater making a stop for the Cyclones. Ball at the 14-yard line. Clock 45 seconds to go in the period. We'll take a break at the end of the period. 7-0 Betsy. Jeffers on a 2nd and 5 from the 14. Landon Jeffers, the Cherokee quarterback. Hands off. Tries to get outside and get tripped up. He started to get a little ahead of steam, and we got him. Let's see who tripped him up. Turn around, youngin. To give you, I want to say Wallen, and it was Justice Wallen tripped him up at about the 17-yard line. Should be the final play of the period. 15 seconds to go. 3rd down and about 2 now. The 17-yard line.
It's 3rd down.
7-0 Cyclones on a Rhett Slagle quarterback keeper from 9 yards out on the opening ride of the ball game. Jeffers, final play of the period. He'll keep it himself. He'll come to the 20. Cuts outside of the keeper to the 30. 35. Look out, Jeffers. He's off to the races. Can we catch him? And I don't know. Yeah, he cuts back up inside. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He'll go to the 10. He'll go to the 5. He'll go for a touchdown. Landon Jeffers on a quarterback keeper. What a run by Jeffers at the end of the first quarter for the touchdown. A 73-yard run by Landon Jeffers for the Chiefs.
Again, he's a really good athlete, made a really nice play fake. We collapsed on the running back right there. He pulled it, and we were in a world of hurt once he pulled that ball. They had us outmanned.
Adam Fridman to kick.
Fridman to kick it to tie it up here at the end of the first quarter. Jeffers a 73-yard run on a quarterback keeper on a 3rd and short.
Sideline warning on the Cyclones.
So Fridman for the point after to tie this thing up in the first quarter. First quarter is ended. We'll go to the break after the quarter here, after the kick. So Fridman with a chance to pull the Chiefs when even Steven here in the first quarter.
Sideline warning was on Cherokee.
Ball down. It's up. It's end over end. And it is good. Tie ball game after the end of the first quarter. 7-7. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Just coming in here, we're going to show what we're all about. All gas, no brakes. Competitive excellence. That means you give your all on every single play. That means you give your all on every single play.
This is Landry Buckles with Elizabethton Football. You're watching Cyclone Sports.
The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Coach Eddie Plesher's truly Tom Taylor. We're tied at 7. Ready to go for quarter number 2. We'll get the football back. You can hear the Cherokee Chief fans over there screaming from over here. That was a big, big psychological score for that team.
Oh, it was. They didn't have any life in them, really, and all of a sudden it's completely different. Now they're in the ball game, and they feel like they belong here, and we got to change that.
Well put. They'll kick it away. We're waiting for it. We'll go into the scoreboard here. We'll kick it left to right, up. Fair catch called for and taken at the 37-yard line by Kyron Smalls. Nice job of Kyron. Those aren't easy to do. We think, well, okay, the wind's out there. You know, they're moving around tonight, so that ball was fluttering a little bit. That's not easy to do that.
No, it's really not. Usually those guys don't rehearse catching the ball that much, and a kickoff and a punt's just a difficult ball to handle. So that's a smart play for Kyron to do, and he may not get another attempt all year, but the one he handled was good.
First down, Cyclones. Play clock down to 19 seconds here. Man, we got it all on the scoreboard now. We're slicker than catgut up there. We're big timers. We appreciate Dr. Minton and Kerry doing all this. Handoff up Wallen, jitterbugs, and gets out from the 36 to about the 40, 41-yard line. Got there and did a little shake and bake and got him an extra yard or two. Tackle made by 24, Mason Emery. Coach, you can just see the body language Cherokee. They're like, hey, we're in this football game.
Yeah, it's almost like they were quiet. All of a sudden they got loud, and you know you've got to do something to shut it up. I mean, so they'll keep having that energy until we do something to quieten them down.
Hello, Kirby Hutchinson, John Cobalt, Terry Arnold, Jessica Whitfield, Double C Western Supply, one of our great sponsors, Melody Sparks, Charles Stamper, Aaron Greer.
My sister, Melody.
Handoff. It'll be slashing to the right side, still dragging bodies. Justice Wallen. He'll take it to the 41, out of the 45, to about the 47-yard line. Picks up a good hard 6 or 7 yards at the bottom of the play for 12. Eli Boyd making the stop for the Chiefs. A Double C Western Supply first down where they've got the Huey and Ariat and Kimes Ranch ball caps at Double C Western Supply. And they got the Hey Dudes. Love me some Hey Dudes. I got to find. They don't. See if they get me a pair of 15 Hey Dudes. Love the Hey Dudes. First and 10, 47-yard line. Tie ball game. Rolls out Slagle. Looking. Rhett throws against his body. Caught. A comeback route. Nothing fancy. Justin Whitehead went down. Coach came back. Catch made at the 40, right around the 42, 43-yard line of Cherokee. Picks up about, let's see, about 10 yards on the play. It's going to be close to a first down.
Did a great job, got his shoulders turned, run, sprinting out to the left. That people think it's a little more difficult sometimes, quarterbacks like that. That's the hardest route to cover in football is a comeback route. It's just a tough route.
Spotted the 44-yard line, picks up 9, 2nd and 1 now. Cyclones tie ball game. He'll hand off to the Train up the middle, dragging him, and he got the first down to the 40, about the 41-yard line.
They're crashing their ends. They're crashing their ends awfully hard. Eventually, I think they're going to pull that, and Rhett's going to have a lot of room to run.
41-yard line, Double C Western Supply first down. We're tied 7-7. You see on the scoreboard. 10-17 to go first half. We'll show the band at halftime. We're going to be joined up here by John Lee from the Robotics Club and Dr. Minton. Slagle looks, throws out in the flat, single coverage, Whitehead. And a good wrap-up tackle. Caught at the 35, tried to spin out of his grasp and get downfield. And a good tackle by 34, Aiden Snell. Coach, this is a better football team than Granger. These guys they're not too bad.
No, they're a much better football team than what we saw last week, and like I said, well, they've won a couple of ball games, so they've got a little something going on.
2nd and 4, 34-yard line. 9:45 to go in the half. Tie ball game. Schlegel claps his hands off, turns the corner. He's got Buckles, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Cyclones, touchdown Landry Buckles from 34 yards out.
Great job blocking on the outside. Great job making a cut by Landry. Just what the doctor ordered on that. That was a great job.
Buckles a 34-yard scamper. Bowers to the point after here. 9:32 to go to the break. Another drive right down the field gets points. We're 2 for 2. 2 drives and 2 points. Producing drives with the orange and black of Sean Witten. White hit the hole. Bowers point after. It's up. It's long enough. It is. You got it. 14-7. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclones football.
No doubt them boys are gonna hit you. They're the standard, you best believe. If you don't know now, you're about to see, yeah.
This is Lennon Hughes with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'd be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters Horace Mann Insurance.
Automatic touchback, another weapon for the Cyclones. The kicking of Caleb Campbell in the kickoffs. Very, very strong. Hello to Ronald and Brian Rice. Hello, sir. Hello to Kathy Smith, Shane Duggar, some of the folks coming this way on the handoff. He'll get it out to about the 25 and fall for the 27-yard line. Nice run. Tackle by Wallen on the running back that time. And who else got him? Turn around, youngin, so I'll call your name out. Should be Zach Wallen. 21 got the tote. That's Hayden Hook. Took it out to the 22-yard line. I'm sorry, 27-yard line. Pick up a 5. 9 minutes to go first half. They're saying pick up of 7. So they're going to mark it at the 27-yard line, which would be accurate. 2nd and 3 from the 27. 14-7 Cyclones. Jeffers pulls it out of the breadbasket, throws quick screen to the far side. Caught, breaks a tackle, but that's as far as it gets. Coach, good wrap-up. Got him at the 29-yard line. Good pursuit by the Cyclones.
Yeah, that's a good job. Landry Buckles pretty quick to get out there, doing some good things on both sides of the ball.
So Buckles makes the tackle. Clock, 8:28 to go first half. 14-7 Betsy. Next Friday night, Coach Van Huss or our director of school, let's call him Coach, or RV.
He surely was a good one.
He'll be with us next Friday night from East Tennessee State. We're working on getting the camera over there. Throw, quick screen, nope, dropped the football. Hit him right in the hands. 87 was the intended receiver. That would have been Samuel Augusta, dropped the football. So we're working on getting a camera there next week. We'll only be able to have one if we have any at all. To be able to, again, show you video of the ball game next week at William Green Stadium. Got a score, Coach?
Yeah, Morristown West up on Boone 21-0. here early.
Over Daniel Boone in gray. 3 to the near side, wide side. Jeffers keeps it. Fakes the handoff, running, sidesteps a man, tries to get outside, got popped. Oh, who got him? Well, stopped the play, but he was making some positive real estate. All of a sudden, he got shoved back. He got lifted up off the ground and got popped. I think it was Kyron Smalls got him. That's who we're going to give credit to, the 35-yard line.
Big down right here, Tom.
And Hughes got him too, Coach.
Yeah. Big defensive play here. We need to get our offense back on the field right here if at all possible.
3rd and 5. Hughes and Smalls tag teaming. Cyclones jumped offside. Just got him a first down.
Flag on the play. Encroachment on the Cyclones.
Offside encroachment on Betsy, so a gift for the Chiefs. Keeps it going at the 7.5-minute mark. 14-7 Cyclones first half. Red Schlegel a 9-yard run, and Buckles a 34-yard run. Buckles first touchdown of the season for Landry. His daddy had wheels. He's got wheels.
He sure does. He sure does.
From the 40 on the 1st and 10 now, the 7:15 mark. Handoff. He'll get maybe 2 on the play, not much more, 3 at best, working off left side. They keep going that way on the run, and we keep stuffing them pretty good. Looked like Kyler McGovern was over there in the play. And
Hayden Hook on the carry. Stop made by Smalls.
Smalls too, yeah. I was going to say Kyron Smalls is in on the play. He's got the orange shoes. No, that's not him. That's Rainwater. Kyron's right behind him. Number 27 making a tackle. 2nd down at 8, 42-yard line. 14-7 Cyclones first half. Jeffers wants to throw. Here comes backside pressure. He's in trouble. He'll throw downfield. He's got a man wide open. Caught. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Penalty flag. Hang on. Let's see what happens here. It's a 58-yard touchdown pass. If it goes for the Chiefs, but there's a flag on the play. 58-yard pass is going to be against Cherokee. They're going to bring it back. On the hold, that's a break for the Cyclones, Coach. He was wide, slap open.
Yeah, there's nobody. I'm not sure where the breakdown was in coverage there, but that hold was caused by Ben Adams by the force of his rush. He basically ran through that blocker on the backside, and he had no choice but to grab onto him. So that effort's what caused that hold. So great job by Ben. Helped save just it's been a tragic situation for us to give something up like that right now.
You may see that play again, but Cherokee goes, it worked. Hello to Tammy and Marty Meadows in Bessemer City, North Carolina. Chris Bird, Chris Hensley, Barry and Nancy Taylor, Cheyenne Gibson, Kim Kelly, Annette Badich, Doug Hartley, Doug Hartley. Hello, Pastor.
Yeah, Doug, yes.
Doug Hartley. 6:23 to go. So they lose the touchdown and get penalized to boot. It's a double whammy. Puts it back at the 32. Now 2nd and 18, Cherokee. First half, 14-7. Jeffers, play action over the middle. It's caught. Nope, he got popped. Slam pattern, he got hammered. And he got drilled to the 10-yard line. They want pass interference across the way. Roe Fletcher. Wallen popped him. Over the middle of that slam pattern, Coach. He got the hammer dropped on him after clean hit.
To me, it looked like perfect timing, not a homer call or anything. I mean, that was really just great timing on his part.
Well, they've thrown a flag. Let's see if it's going to be on. I don't think it's on the pass interference. It's on the line, it looks like. Let's see. It's down around the line of scrimmage.
May have come from their sideline.
Sportsmanlike conduct on the Chiefs.
So Cherokee gets whistled for an unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll take him back to about the 17-yard line on the penalty. I will say this, Coach, as it is every time the Cyclones get on the field, there's some hitting going on tonight. They're popping the pads.
It is. And I will say historically, I know last year would have been maybe an exception, but these two teams go at each other pretty good.
Yep. 14th meeting, we lead at 11-2. We've won 4 in a row in the series. Third and Stony Creek for the Cherokee Chiefs from the 18-yard line. 14-7 Betsy, first half here. Jeffers Third down, hands off up the middle, basic running play. Try to get a little running room. He does. 25, 30, about the 28-yard line. Nice run, a nice tackle by Ben Adams, making a stop on number 21. Call out the name of Hayden Hook. Adams not 100%, but he sure did play like it, Coach. He tracked him down from behind, made a nice tackle for number 44 senior Ben Adams.
That's across the field. That's just good hustle. He had a whole lot to do with that series, a lot of positive things we can give him credit for. Great job, great effort by Ben.
Hello, Melissa Nichols. Hello to Annette Forte. We're going to get the ball back. 5:41 to go to halftime. 14-7. He'll stand at his 15. Cyclones on our own 40 waiting on the punt. Helmet high snap, gets it off the side of his foot. Not a real good one. It's going to bounce, and it'll die right there on the turf. It'll bounce around, and not sure why our guy dove on it, but he did, and we got the football. But it's 13 says we got it. Let's see, it'll be Cyclone football. 29 jumped on it. I'm sure that'll be David Wright. I'm sure he'll be asked why you did that, but we got the football.
It'll be first
so
and 10, Cyclone.
That's called fired up on a Friday night, Coach.
That's a younger guy, a little bit of experience, but that's a lesson learned. It'll never happen to him again while he's wearing orange and black. But fortunate to avoid something terrible there. Need to stick it in the end zone right here any way possible and try to slow this down.
Hello to Sharon Lynch. Hello to Brenda Brown. Hello to Lynn Bowers, Annette Poston, Richard Lyons, Brett Richardson. First and 10 Cyclones. Hand off.
Shoot,
the
shoot,
train.
shoot.
40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. The J Train. 48-yard rumble for the J Train. Woo!
That's good stuff, Tom. Good stuff. Untouched.
They've been getting doses of Wallen. They turned this Wallen loose to Train. A 48-yard rumble. Coach, he's got some wheels, be at 5'11", 255.
Yeah, he's really not known for that, but he shows it there. He does have good speed. For a big guy, really quick, really fast.
Bowers point after for the Cyclones. 20-7 first half here. Huge touchdown. Gives a little spacing. Good. 60-second break. And a penalty at the end of the play. We'll find out what it is. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
This is Kyron Smalls with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
(21-7) first half here. The J Train, 48-yard run, his third touchdown of the season. 7-yard Science Hill, 1 yard last week Granger. Now 48-yard gallop for the Train. Cyclones 21-7 at the end of the play, and sportsmanlike conduct again on the Cyclones will be penalized. We'll kick it from the 25, give Cherokee decent field position. Campbell will twist it. Man, he kicks the fire out of that thing. It'll bounce in, and it'll go down around the 5-yard line. He's got to run it back. At the 10, he's at the 11. Penalty flag, got him. Penalty flag down the near sideline. The Cyclones all over him to bring him down at the 11-yard line. He thought that was going to roll into the end zone, but it did not. It did a funky bounce and came back up the field. And who made the tackle? Kyron Smalls makes the tackle for the Cyclones. A flag on the play. It's against the Cherokee Chiefs. So the ball was bounding down. I think the return man thought, with good reason, it was going to knuckle ball into the end zone. It took a funky bounce and came back our way to live football. He picks it up about the 2 and says run row. He got about 4 or 5 yards, and Chiron dropped a hammer on him. Chiron, rather, dropped a hammer on him. So now they set up shop again, Coach, deep at their own, 5-yard line?
5 or 6, maybe.
6-yard line. Scoreboard says 7. Jeffers will keep it himself. Turns the corner,
Great
nothing
job.
that time. Great pursuit. Faked the dive. Kept it himself. Turned the corner. Who got him? I want to say Wallen. And it was. He was in the backfield to get him. Justice Wallen. 28.
Stop made by Wallen.
God, he's a hoss. It's like the Waltons. There's Wallens everywhere.
Yeah,
There's Zach, there's J-Train, there's Justice, there's Leroy, there's Jim Bob, there's Mary Ellen. And they're all good football players.
Yes.
We're lucky and pleased and tickled to have them.
Oh, yes.
2nd down and 10 of the 7, no gain, 4:25 till halftime. Jeffers, hands off up the middle. He'll get popped. He'll take it out to the 10, about the 11. Nice run by 21. Tackle Landry Buckles on the run by Hayden Hook for the Cherokee Chiefs. Coach, I wouldn't say it's a desperate situation, but it's a must drive here for the Chiefs. 4 minutes to go, 3rd and 5 from their 12.
Yeah, I mean, they really need, if nothing else, they need to run some clock and not give the ball back to us. Yeah, so this is huge for them.
Defense getting tired out there for Cherokee. Been out there most of the first half. 3rd and 5 from the 12. Puts the man in motion. Jeffers will keep it himself. Fakes it to the jet sweep. Runs it. Is going to be creamed and gang tackled. Back to about the 10-yard line. And pushed back even farther, about the 5. See where they'll mark forward progress. He didn't get much. Buckles and a Cyclone is down here. And immediately Justin Smith off the field, off the sideline to take a look at him. We'll take a 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
This is Ben Adams with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building believers by the book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
It's the Elizabethton Cyclones. The Cyclones are going to come out on the field, and I guarantee you, you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute. And they're going nuts over there. Standing ovation to the Cyclone.
They're working on the injured Cyclone. Again, it's 21-7 Cyclones, 3:36 to go till halftime. Coach Pless on the screen. Look up there and smile at him, Coach, right here. Look up here. There you go.
Yeah.
The legendary Coach Eddie Pless got some scores. Boone's our opponent next Friday night. What are they doing?
At halftime, they're down to Morristown West 21-0. That's on their home field. Common opponents, Dobbins Bennett's ahead of Jeff County 21-7 at the half. Granger already played them. They're down to Pigeon Forge 20-7 at the half. Science Hill's proven that it's a real deal. They're ahead of Union 17-0 at the half. Sullivan East made Unicoi County mad, kicked a field goal early. Now they're down 34-3 in the second quarter.
What's that?
34-3. East is down to Unicoi County.
Unicoi up 34-3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Volunteers ahead of Northview 7-3.
Jeffers putting from the end zone with 3.5 to go to halftime. Knee-high snap. He'll get it away. It'll hit at the 30. Roll up the field. till about the 39-yard line. Great field position. Down by the Chiefs, number 13 for Cherokee. That would be Cole Davis. Coach, we don't get the second half kickoff. If they'll get the second half kickoff, we can put points in it right now. We're going to be in pretty good shape. We want to get points before the break.
Yeah, this is, again, we want to continue to do what we've been doing. We just got to be penalty free here on this series. I think good things will happen. And I will tell you, got a little breeze going that way. I don't think we have to go very far. May not even have to go anywhere to be in Bowers' field goal range.
First and 10, 39-yard line. Slagle rolls out in the flat wide side of the field looking. Throws, down and out pattern caught, and he'll be brought down at about the 32-yard line. Picks up about 7. Nothing fancy. Whitehead makes the catch, down and out, nothing fancy, Coach, and chips away at the clock and chips away yardage. 3:10 to go, marking the football at the 32. Picks up 7, first down.
Yeah, it's just that little comeback route. They're very comfortable. It's obvious they've spent a lot of time over the summer throwing that route. Timing's really good. Protection was good as well.
Inside of 3 to play. Handoff coming to Wallen. Stiff arms man to the 30. Tries to get outside and wrapped up and gang tackled at the 20, right around the 29-yard line. Picks up 3 close, being on the spot of the football to a first down. Clock trickles away here. It's a no-huddle offense, so mark the football at the 29-yard line. So it is a Double C Western Supply first down at the 29. Home of kids' denim jackets and sweaters and work jackets and Wrangler purses and wallets. We're 102 days away from Christmas. Be a good time to lay some things away at Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street. First and 10, 29-yard line. The train's got it. Nope. Bubble screen far side caught. He'll go to the far side. He's got running room to the 20 and a penalty flag up in it at the 19-yard line. Whitehead makes the catch, takes him to 29 down to about the 19-yard line, close to first down, but a flag coming out of the defensive backfield at the 2:16 mark in the first half. Holding Cyclones, another penalty. Coach, there's been a bugaboo our last 2 ball games. It's got to be the penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct, and now another hold. So I know it's like a broken record, but to get on down the road, we got to clean these up. And Sean knows that.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff knows that. Puts it back out to the 35-yard line. 2:14 till halftime, clock running.
I was getting ready to talk about what a beautiful block that guy had. He got the guy turned inside, and it looked like he ran inside. So I don't know. That'd be fun to watch on film. I'm not so sure if that just wasn't an assumption that there was a hold. I don't necessarily think it was.
9 seconds on the play clock, 4 seconds on the play clock now. It's clicked off pretty quick. Play action, Slagle. Looking, running, red. Coming to the side, tucks the ball, turns the corner. He'll be brought down at the 34-yard line. Slagle gets dropped. Tackle made by number 24. Let's see who that was. 24 will be Mason Emery, number 24, making the stop. Timeout Cyclones to give you a chance to talk about Collins and Company. Yeah, some really cool auctions going on right now. If you're a comic book fan, you want to go to collinsandcompany.info and check out all the different auctions they got going on right now. They ship all over the country, and the latest they've got 2 going, but they've got one that's a comic book auction. Hundreds of comic books. Start out at a buck a comic book. Did you tell me you were an Archie's fan back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah. My brother-in-law was a huge comic book guy. He had about everything, but I was a little bit old for some of that stuff.
The Taylor boys generally fought over Yogi Bear comic books.
Yogi Bear.
Yabba Dabba. No, that's the Flintstones. That one and the Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We used to get in a lot of fights. And by the time we got done with it, they were all ripped to shreds. So we start ripping and pulling. It's mine. No, it's mine. So if you like comic books, go to the collinsandcompany.info. Flintstones. Remember the Flintstones?
Oh, yeah. Fred. Fred and Betty.
Yeah. And Bedrock. Second down. 15, 34-yard line. Cyclones puts a man in motion. He'll hand off to the train. Nope, check this one. No, it is a train. No, it's Wallen. That'll be Justice trying to follow his block. He's bounced out of bounds. Justice did. Zach was leading the block. He pounces from the 34, bounces down inside. He'll mark the football at the 32-yard line. Picks up about 2 in the play. Clock 1:20 till halftime. John Lee at halftime, the Robotics Club doing a fundraiser, and then we'll also be joined by Dr. John Midden. Third down, and we'll also showcase the band. Puts a man in motion. Wallen Fakes it to him. Down the middle. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown. Cyclones.
That's complete to Whitehead.
Justin Whitehead, wide open. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Great ball. Just a great ball right there.
So Bowers with the point after, and that opens it up to 27-7. A 32-yard pass play, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Bowers.
Yes, sir. This is a really good design. A little fake on a little almost like a reverse or an end around. Gave him plenty of time. Froze the corner.
Bowers point after, long enough, deep enough. And it's good is what I'm trying to say. 28-7, deep enough. 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football. It's the Elizabethton Cyclones. The Cyclones are ready to come out on the field, and I guarantee you, you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute.
This is Billy Woodby with the Elizabethton football team, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Touch back in the end zone, as it normally is for Caleb Campbell. 28-7 Cyclones, a minute to go to the first half. Cherokee gets the second half kickoff. Coach, what do you do here if you're Cherokee? Just take a knee and get on out of there? You try to put on points? What do you do?
You want to see zeros on the clock, so you want to, I don't know how many timeouts we have. We've still got 2, so be interesting to see if Sean will take them, put a little pressure on them.
Jeffers looking, got time, throws it, airs it out down to the near sideline, overthrew it, and Tucker Taylor right there, step for step. Great job, Tuck.
Good.
Roe Fletcher was there, and Tucker Taylor right there, and Coach Whitten giving him a high five. The guy's got wheels. He runs like his mother. And
Ever seen her run? That makes me want to see her.
Runs the Cyclone Network. It's penalty flag, personal foul. Offsetting penalties.
Personal foul, illegal contact. That penalty is declined.
So personal foul declined. Great job, Tucker. Step for step to Fletcher. 2nd and 10 to the 20. 56 seconds to go till halftime. Brought to you by the Coffee Company. Had lunch here today. Turkey croissant and a fruit cup. Whew. Set you free. Jeffers looking. Throws out in the flat, and it's nearly picked off. We had a better angle than they did, Coach. Bryson Rowland had a break on it, just couldn't bring it up. The tight end was intended to was Samuel Augusta, in and out of his hands, and man, what a throw by Jeffers, but he threw it almost to our guy.
We've had one breakdown in coverage. Unfortunately, there was a penalty. We've covered people really well other than that one. So really surprised, though, because they're just letting us keep our timeouts and see what they do here on 3rd down.
Jeffers rolls out in the flat. Wants to throw. He's got one out there wide open. Caught. 40, 35, 30, and bumped out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Pass complete to Hayes.
Lofton Hayes.
First down, Chiefs.
First down, Cherokee. Big play. They've got it down with 41 seconds to go. It was a 3rd and 10 from the 20. And a heck of a throw, heck of a catch down to the 23-yard line.
That's why I'm in the booth, Tom, and not down there calling. I'm really surprised he did. It's turned out well for him so far. Should never let somebody get behind us, though, in that situation.
1st and 10, 23-yard line. 3 to the wide side of the field. Jeffers hands off to his running back. He'll be at the 20 and down to the 18-yard line with 35 seconds to go. Timeout called Cherokee. Should be Rainwater, the bottom play, those orange socks. It was. Rainwater making the stop. Timeout on the field. Cherokee. Coach, other scores going on, sir. What else happening?
Let's see here. Not a lot of change. A lot of people are at the half. Again, West and Boone haven't started third quarter yet. Morristown still ahead 21-0 over Boone. Again, Kingsport is ahead of Jeff County at the half, still 21-7. Science Hill still at the half, 17-0, beating Union, Virginia. Second quarter, Unicoi County is now up 41-3 over Sullivan East. And Volunteer is now ahead of Northview. They both scored an additional touchdown. It's 14-10 Volunteer.
Here it's 28-7. Big play by Cherokee. He's got it down to the Cyclone territory at the 19-yard line with 34 seconds to go to the break. So we'll come out ready to go here, see what we can do with, again, 34 seconds to go to halftime. 2nd and 6 from the 19-yard line. 28-7 Betsy. Jeffers single setback. Running a 4-man front. 3 to the far side, the wide side of the field. He'll look that way. He'll run, just throw it out of bounds, I think. Yep. He had pressure all over him. Kodak was there. Check that. Hughes was there. Kyron Smalls playing a heck of a game, Coach. Putting pressure and forced him to throw it out of bounds.
He's all over the place. You know, he's always outsized, but he's never out-quicked, never out-hustled. Really like the way Kyron's motor runs on the field.
Third down and 6 from the 19-yard line. That stopped the clock with 29 seconds to go to the break. Again, 3 to the far side, the wide side of the field. Jeffers audibilizing here at the line. You've got 16 on the play clock. Landon Jeffers, pretty cagey quarterback. Long count. Go around the flat. Looking, throws against his body down to the end zone. Touchdown. Heck of a play and a heck of a catch. Jeffers, 21-yard pass. Touchdown. Cherokee. So Jeffers rifles one into the end zone to Gonzalez. Touchdown with 22 seconds till halftime. That tightened things up a little bit, Coach.
It sure did. And they get the ball back, so they've got some momentum coming out after the half. I really was surprised that was their approach. Obviously, they know their kids a whole lot better than I do. I give their coach a lot of credit and their players for that drive.
28-13, 22 seconds to go to the break. Friedman with the point after. Augusta to hold it, and it got blocked. Got a hand on it, Cyclones. It's blocked. We'll take a 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone football.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
CJ Mathis and Justice Wall and deep for the Cyclones. Adam Friedman on a kick for the Chiefs.
Back again at Citizens Bank Stadium. Tightened up a little bit, 28-13 with 22 seconds to go. Here's a kick that's smothered at the 30-yard line. I guarantee what we're going to do, Coach. We're going to snap this ball, take a knee, and get to the locker room, wouldn't we?
Well, I'm almost afraid to say. You know, I thought I knew before. I've seen Sean chuck it in situations like this before, so I do think he wants to get in and talk to his kids.
At the 30-yard line, the Cyclones will take over 1st and 10.
Still has a timeout left. May see what he can do on 1st down. See if he can get up there again. You've got to get about 35 yards before you're in field goal range.
Got to give credit where credit's due. Landon Jefferson's a pretty good quarterback, folks.
He really is.
He's a very good quarterback. Very nice. Nice. And I'm saying that in a complimentary term. A very nice quarterback and a timeout on the field here.
Timeout, Chiefs.
So we'll keep it right here. Chiefs want a timeout. That'll be their, they got one more left. 28-13 Cyclones. 21 seconds till halftime. So the rest of the schedule looks like this. Next Friday night,
Special thanks to
Daniel Boone at William B. Green Stadium in East Tennessee State. Back here for Sullivan East on the 27th. Then we bring in the Indians coming in, which they haven't been here for a while. It's going to be a great night of football. I hope it's like tonight. That'll be on October the 4th. Then we start fall break, but we still play football. On the 11th, we'll go to Northview Academy down around Seymour. On the 18th, we'll go to Volunteer to battle the Falcons. We'll get a week off on the 25th. Then we come back for the game, Friday, November the 1st in Greenville. Regular season finale.
Yeah.
A lot of good football left.
There's a lot of good football.
So next Friday night, Coach Van Huss, yours truly will be at East Tennessee State University. A cool place to call a ball game. 1st and 10 Cyclones at the R30. 21 seconds to the break. He'll hand off coming this way with the head of steam. Cuts to the outside. Nice open field tackle. He had some real estate. Picks up 10, maybe 11. That would be Landry Buckle, who's back out there. That's great to see. He got his bell rung, but he got back out there. He's playing, and Cole Davis makes the tackle. Picks up about 12 in the play. A double C Western Supply 1st down. 9 seconds should be the final play of the half. Buckles in motion, gives it to him this time, turns it, goes that way to the wide side. Landry to the 50. He wants it to the 40, about the 46, stays on his feet, and that may do it. It is. The clock shows goose eggs. I think Coach Whitten said, take that ball and run it, because I think that injury of his may have been a shot, cheap shot, or a controversial block. How about that? Maybe cheap shot, maybe not be the right way to say it, but so because he's let Buckles run it both times here in this last. Yeah. Cyclone is down, and so we'll go out and see who that is. Coach Whitten will go out there. Scoreboard says it's halftime, 28-13 Cyclones. Let's see the concerns for the injured Cyclone, who's still down yonder. The rest of the Cyclones are heading to the locker room here. Looks like it's a cramp with the way I look at it, Coach. He's got that.
Yeah, stretching that calf out.
Stretching that calf. It's halftime, good football game. 25-minute halftime for senior night. We'll come back at the break. Your score at halftime. Cyclones 28, Cherokee 13. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
And we're joined, look up there, we got a handsome rascal. Ain't me, Dr. John Mitten in the house. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Tom. It's a good night for football. And
absolutely.
Good night to, celebrate our seniors and just be here in Citizens Bank Stadium. We didn't dodge any weather, but as everybody knows, we've managed that a little bit, and so just to have a night where we're kicking it off and having a good Friday night, it's hard to beat.
Cyclones win at 28-13. Again, we will give the second half kickoff to Cherokee. So this wraps up 4 home games in a row for us. It's been a good run. A lot of folks are asking what's the latest on the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance, known as RCAP.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it. We're really excited about the progress that we're making. The Ryder Center for Athletic Performance is it's well underway. Groundbreaking in the back for anybody that's been around back at the gymnasium. We're really excited about getting this project completed, and the city of Elizabeth and our city council, our school board, our director of schools, private donors from the Laporte family, just, a community effort really to put together the funds to make this project possible. And so it took a little bit of time to make sure that, everything was on track. But we, as you remember you were there for the groundbreaking, it was really special, to see the family there, see Deanna there, and hear some people just speak about Coach Ryder's legacy. And so we're excited to be able to name that after him. But on the screen, people at home can kind of see what some of these renderings are going to look like. The stadium's in the background, and this is going to be pulling in from back behind the softball field, so it'll be a really nice entrance with a canopy that connects to the school and a secure entrance for our students to be able to come and go in between the buildings. One of the things that was a really plus for us was to be able to, build a schedule and build a facility that's going to be able to be utilized not just after school, but during the school day for all students. And, Coach Ryder is known for football and his legacy in football, but he was a fan of all students, and he always wanted to see Elizabethan athletics and students succeed. And so it's going to be there for everybody. The interior of the building is really nice as well. We've done a lot of work and just a lot of planning and making sure that the interior is going to work out to be a full-size basketball court. It's going to be an auxiliary facility for practicing for volleyball and basketball and practicing camps and things of that nature, as you can see on the screen. The other side is going to be a 30 by 30 square foot of turf with a state-of-the-art weight room. We're really excited about our weight facility. Tom, it's a little different now. I'm not speaking about my age, and certainly not yours either, but, being an athlete, being a student who's in the band and cadet corps, being someone who's physically active, socially and emotionally healthy, it takes a lot of work. And, we've got some really good people in our programs, a lot of our coaches and our wellness programs, all the way around that are going to do a lot to try to provide students an opportunity to stay in shape and really be good at what they do.
Let's capture the Betsy Band. We'll keep talking to Dr. Mim, but the Betsy Band's out at halftime. Let's go out back on the field. That's the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance. So let's go back out, capture the Betsy Band here at halftime. There we are. So the footers, they're back there working, they're moving dirt, so this thing's underway. It's not like, well, it may happen one of these days.
No, it's
construction's underway.
Yeah. It kind of felt like, for a little while in the planning phases, it felt a little bit like, a what if. Of course, a lot of things have to come together, a lot of key people and a lot of key parts have to move in the right direction. Tom Weems did a really good job designing a nice facility. We went back and forth a lot on what that's going to look like, and one thing I can say about Mr. Van Huss and our school system is attention to detail. We just went through every detail that we could to make sure that it was fitting the needs of our students, not just for now, but for the future. And so you're right. I mean, it's underway. You can see back there, it's a construction site, full-fledged. There's dirt, there's gravel, we've rerouted traffic, changed parking, but hey, it's all for a good reason. We'll be glad to do it because at the end of the day, hopefully, I say at the end of the day, at the end of the year, we're hoping to be able to move into that and utilize it this summer and be off to the races. We have a good plan for it, but there's going to be things we're going to be doing with it, I'm sure, that we're not even thinking of right now. So we're just really excited and thankful to all those people that I mentioned in our community just for stepping up and really making it a reality.
Great job, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Go Cyclones.
Let's catch the band. Pick them up. Here we go. At halftime, we'll be going to be joined by John Lee with the Robotics Club coming up here in just a few minutes. Halftime, Cyclones lead at 28-13. Here's more of the band. Betsy Band at halftime. We lead at 28-13. They'll be back out here tomorrow night. Meet the Cyclones tomorrow night. The Betsy Band here at 7 o'clock. Free concert for the community. Getting ready for competition season. We're joined by John Lee here in the press box. And what a shot right there. Great job, Jackson Judah. What a shot. What a night for football. It's almost perfect. Light breeze, low 70s. 28-13 halftime Cyclones over Cherokee. As soon as we get done with the fight song here, we're going to bring it back into the... Awesome. Let's bring it back into the camera here. Because John Lee's got some show and tell. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Great as always, Tom. Blessed beyond measure, brother.
There you go. There he is. Look up there. John Lee, the Robotics Club. Folks out there have no clue. Give me a quick overview of what the Robotics Club's all about.
So this is year 2 of the Robotics Club. Our robotics team is phenomenal. We're blessed. As always, the Cyclones are blessed. We have a great community that have helped us do what we need to do to get to competitions. In the RDL competition, we finished second in the nation last year. We were the top rookie team at every event that we attended last year. And then in our underwater robotics competition, we made it to regionals, did not advance to nationals last year, but hope to do that this year. Kids are working hard already. First competition comes up the first weekend in November. We're headed over to UVA Wise.
Second in the nation?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's how the Cyclones do it.
What?
That's how the Cyclones
That's
do
how
it.
the Cyclones do it, baby. We don't run from pressure. We bring it. So here's some show and tells. Again, 102 days to Christmas. So just saying, make a good stocking stuffer. Your kids are doing these, so there's that right there. These are metal. Describe what we're showing here.
So we've got a 20-ounce tumbler right there. It's made by Eco Tumblers. It's a great tumbler. Keep your stuff cold or hot, and it can be customized with any Cyclone Tuffy that you've got out there. We can also put names on the back of it, like you'll see there. That's the Betsy Band one. We've got Mom on the back with I believe it's a saxophone there on that one.
That'd be a terrible weatherman.
And so we customized all different kinds of things for all the football teams, and had everybody telling me football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, we're doing all of it. And then we felt like we needed to get all of the elementary schools involved. So now we've got all the elementary school mascots as well for anybody that wants those.
That's awesome. How much does it retail for, sir?
$20 for a regular cup, and then if you want it customized, it's an extra $5.
So we can call up and say, hey, we want West Side Wildcats, we want the Cyclone Soccer Club, we want whatever.
We're even doing company logos for companies. They're having us put their company logo on there and doing that for them as well. All the proceeds go to help the kids. As you can imagine, it's very expensive to run a robotics club and a robotics team every year. So this is how we do it.
First year last year, second in the nation. Betsy.
This year.
Number one, baby.
One for number one.
Got
That's how we do it.
So in closing, how do we get a hold of you? Say, yep, we'd like to get some information. We'd like to order some mugs.
They can either call the school at the front office and ask for me, or they can email me at john.lee@ecschools.net.
And not only mugs, I guess more tumblers, aren't they?
Absolutely.
The mugs.
Yep, and we're at every football game. We'll be at all the games all year long.
You got it. Thanks for coming up, sir.
Thanks for having us, Tom.
Awesome.
We appreciate it. Have a good one, buddy.
Old lunchbox, Katie Lee.
Oh, she's doing well.
Where's she at now?
She's back down in Florida at Eckerd, and she's running for the student senate right now. So she's trying to get on for the student senate and working on her double major and just trying to get through it. So
that's awesome. Proud papa. That's what you should be.
Super proud.
Another Cyclone out there doing good after graduation. We lead it at halftime 28-13. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching our halftime sponsor, the Coffee Company. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
This is Seth Campbell with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show, and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coffee Company, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. You sell coffee and lots of it. Tell us about the coffee here at the Coffee Company.
We do. So we sell lots of coffee here. We've got all of the lattes that you could want, chais, mochas. We have even hot tea. We sell coffee by the pound. So the Coffee Company, our name is the Coffee Company. So we do sell coffee. There it is.
There it is.
That's great.
Yep.
But we're more than that too. We're about community here. So when you come in to get your coffee in the morning or come in for lunch during the day, it's really about the community that you get to be a part of. Locals, people coming back to visit that used to live here. It's a great way to connect, great place for business meetings, sit and study, sit and do work here. We have wireless internet. So there's lots of opportunity to enjoy the coffee and enjoy community.
Hours are open?
Hours we are open is 7 to 5. Monday through Saturday, and then we serve lunch from 11 to 3.
Social media, how do we find you?
Well, you can find us at our website at tncoffeecompany.com. Search for us on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, The Coffee Company.
And the magic phone number
Is 423-542-3438.
One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabeth, and be loyal. Support the local businesses. The Coffee Company, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Halftime, 28-13 Cyclones. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, Mike Side again with Coach Eddie Pless. Coach, the 1998 team. You got about 8 minutes to cut loose and go. Tell me about this great team in the history of Cyclone football.
All right, it was the Big Six at the time. They ended up with a 12-2 record. They were 9-1 during the regular season. The only loss was to Greenville. At the time, both teams were undefeated. Both teams were predicted to be in the top 5 in the state. The key was we had a key injury prior to the season. Jason Witten broke a bone, I think, in his foot. So he didn't play for the first several games, so he missed that first game. And Johnny Duvall, who was a fullback, not that well known at that time, didn't play. People had no idea. They didn't understand how important he was to us. So they really handed it to us, and they let us know it. Tore down a goalpost at the end of the ball game. It's the 4th game of the year. Wasn't a conference game. So best post-game speech I ever heard in all my time was Coach Ryder, and one part of it was, you better pray to God that we get a chance to play them again. So when we left the dressing room, we'd had it handed to us, but it wasn't the mindset when we got on the bus. We were looking forward to hoping to get a chance to play them, so we keep that in mind. Just a powerful team. Again, Sean Witten was a quarterback. Demetrius Turner, tailback. He was a burner. Andrew Reinhardt also ran the ball a lot, as well as Johnny Duvall. Great receivers all the way around, and linemen galore. One of the best centers to ever play here, Jeremy King. He was nicknamed Mr. Pancake. He was an aggressive, loud person, the only person I ever heard get on Coach Ryder, and Coach Ryder not say a word to him, agreed with him, because he was wired. He just wanted the ball run behind him all the time. Justin Fair was a great player, all-state, 2 different positions, 2 different years. But so we go on. Again, we talked about the 77 and the 88 and how the playoffs had developed. By the time this team came around, they took 4 teams out of the region. So we were the number 1 seed. Greenville was the number 1 seed. They were undefeated. At that time, they were ranked number 2. We were ranked number 4. So when we started the playoff run, we ran through the first 2 or 3 fairly easily, and then we got our wish and played Greenville at Greenville. Both games were down at Greenville, and it was the best football game I've ever been a part of as a coach, and everything about it was good. You have to understand that staff, how strong that staff was. I was still fairly a newbie there, a lot of experience. 7 people had been or were head coaches at one time that came off his staff, kind of like what Saban did. You know, Coach Ryder just turned out coaches. So we go to Greenville, and it just clicked. And we got after them. Halftime score was 29-0, and we ended up beating them. The final, again, just got after them 43-14. They cut the lights off on us as soon as they took the score off within 10 seconds after the game ended. So there's been a lot of going back and forth between those 2 schools, a lot of pride in both communities, and it still lasts today. But it was a hot thing there. You know, coaches don't read newspaper articles, or I didn't. You look at stats. That's all we kind of look at. We know what happened in the game, so we just want to see how it adds up. So this week went back and read articles by Michael White, and Roger Snodgrass. I will tell you some of the best articles I've ever read about that ball game, about our fans, about the support. Just really good things. But they ended up, we went to Maryville the next week. Maryville was 13-0, ranked number 1 down at their place. Got beat 20-16 on a play at the very end. A lot of history, a lot of story. I've not watched the game since. Makes me sick to think about but a lot of unsung heroes there. Just one of the best teams, I'm sure, to ever, because Maryville went the next week and won the state championship game 52 to 20. So we knew we were in the ballpark as one of the best teams in the state.
Jeremy King was Mr. Pancake.
Mr. Pancake, if you knew him, man, he was a big guy. He went to Austin Peay and played, left this earth way too early. But it all started right there, and we knew it. One of the most aggressive linemen I've ever seen. But unsung heroes, like I said, Johnny Duvall, just undersized, but could catch the ball out of the backfield, shifty, running the ball. Obviously, we had number 1, Jason Witten, which didn't hurt us, and he got healthy about halfway through the year, and by the time the playoffs came around, he was at full strength. He just dominated both sides of the football. Adam Copeland, who teaches here now, is a place kicker. He did a great job. The Trivett brothers, great receivers. Travis Jeffers is good an athlete as comes through here. We may have had the 3 best quarterbacks in the area all on one team, and only one of them really played, and that was Sean, because Travis Jeffers could have been a great quarterback, and Andy Curtis ended up being a good player for us for 2 years after that. So just a lot of good things. But Travis Smithdeal, do you know Mr. Smith? He coaches at the middle school. Pound for pound, maybe the toughest that's ever played here. He's a defensive end. He basically, talking about putting it all on the line that game, he hit their all-state fullback every play he was supposed to nominate. There's just so much about that team. Could have played with anybody, though.
Halftime, 28-13. We're showcasing the 1998 team. You still haven't watched the game?
I have not rewatched it, but again, there was a call there at the end on a touchdown that cost us, and it really was that hard of a loss. Coach Ryder said in his coaching career it was the hardest loss he ever had. Part of it was hard for the other people because we know how it affected him, because that really was his chance to win one, and it's tough, but proud of our guys playing up in another division against an elite program. The other thing I'll tell you, the pregame speech, postgame was great against Greenville, pregame against Maryville. Basically talked about, boys, do you want a chapter or a book written about you when this is over?
Showcasing the 98 team. We'll take a break, get ready for the second half. Halftime, Cyclones lead at 28-13. We'll talk to Coach coming out of this opening drive, huge in this football game, because right now Cherokee's got a little mojo going. They scored, they get the second half kickoff. We lead at 28-13. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
This is Landry Buckles with Elizabethton Football. You're watching Cyclone Sports.
On to Travis Constable again with TNS Home Improvements. Tell me what it's all about, sir.
Well, we build decks, do porches, roofing, underpinning, under mobile homes, a little bit of remodel work, but with the decks and roofing, we just try to stick on that end of things.
Absolutely. And so they've been at it for how many years now?
We've been at it for a little over 3 years now.
3 years. TNS Home Improvements. They go all over the Tri-Cities. You take quotes. You're licensed and bonded, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So I make the phone call. Let's step me through real quick. I make the phone call, get a hold of you, so we're going to come out and see what you got going on and tell me what do you do, take it from there. What happens next?
I'll schedule a day and time to come out and speak with you and give you an estimate, and you just have to say yay or nay, and then we put you on the schedule.
Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook.
Yep. And the phone number is?
423-946-8432.
They've been at it, folks. Again, started with a drill and a Chevy, what was it, Chevy Blazer?
Chevy Trailblazer.
Trailblazer. And now they're up to 5 full-time employees and four part-time employees. They're going great guns. They want to help you. Let them come give you a quote on what you need. TNS Home Improvements, sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Back at Citizens Bank Stadium, halftime brought to you by the Coffee Company. So here we go. Let me tell you what they've got right now. Here's the drinks, and Coach going to give us what he thinks about this second half. Here it is. The Honeysuckle, which is Irish cream honey latte. The Kudzu. This is a drink at the Coffee Company. Chocolate macadamia latte. The Rhododendron. The Blackberry hazelnut latte. The Flame Azalea, which is a caramel white chocolate latte. And then the Mountain Laurel, which is strawberry vanilla chai. That one's really good. I've had that one. So those are the late summer drinks right now at the Coffee Company. The Honeysuckle, the Kudzu, the Rhododendron, the Flame Azalea.
Some good names, yes, sir.
And the Mountain Laurel. He's looking out the windows. What do you think, Coach? Any of those tickle your flip your switch? Any of them?
I don't know.
Are you a latte kind of guy?
Not necessarily. My wife would love that. I'm more of give me French vanilla and I'm good. So I'm a plain Jane kind of guy.
Just keep down the middle of the road. We get ready to start this second half, Coach. How big is this opening drive for Cherokee? They got the mojo. They're going to get the second half kickoff.
Well, I mean, it's huge for them. It changes the tone of the game. I'm sure Coach Whitten was really on just assignment football. They broke down some assignments in secondary in the first half. I'm sure they got that squared away. But this is the biggest drive of the season so far, defensive stand. I mean, from our standpoint, and it's huge for Cherokee. They get a little momentum here, it changes everything.
What do you tell them at halftime?
I think that you got to play assignment football. You've got to do what you've been coached to do. Don't need heroes. Just play your responsibility, let it come to you, and then make a play.
There you go. Let's see how we do it here. Second half kickoff. Campbell booms it away. Cherokee, he'll drive it deep, and again the weapon. Oh, Coach, he's going to be one of the players of the game tonight. At least certainly a nominee. What a kick. Again, automatic touchback, again by Caleb Campbell. Huge weapon for our football team.
It is a huge weapon, and, I mean, he's got a little bit of wind going, but the way he's kicked going the opposite direction, he's a talented foot. He really is, and interested to see what he'll do once he leaves here.
So here we go. Second half opening drive, 28-13, Betsy. Clearly momentum at the end of the first half went to the Chiefs out of Rogersville. Jeffries, your quarterback. Setting up at the 20. Puts a man in motion. Hands off to him, tries to turn the corner, and dropped. Not much at all. If anything, maybe a yard gain. This jet sweep went to Jaden Gonzalez, who cut the touchdown. Nothing. Whitehead makes a stop for the Cyclones. Not much of anything, Coach. Maybe a yard on the play. Second half, we lead at 28-13.
Yeah, great pursuit by Whitehead, came from the safety position. That's tough for a safety to come that far across the field and make that play in the backfield.
Second down and 9. They'll give him positive real estate of 1 yard. Great read by Justin Whitehead. 28-13, Betsy. Jeffers, single setback. Hands it to him. It comes off the right side between guard and tackle. Not much. Cyclones bottle him up. 23, maybe the 24-yard line, that's all. Again, pursuit there by Kyron Smalls again. Coach, he's become just an all-around very, very good football player.
He's good on both sides of the ball. Doesn't hardly come off the field. He's on most of the special teams as well. Just like I said, got a great motor.
3rd and 5 from the 25. Stop him here, get the football back. Jeffers, a very cagey, a very talented quarterback for Cherokee. I like this kid. He's got a lot of grit. Puts a man in motion, rolls that way, fakes, throws over the middle, tight end. Augusta catches it, 25, and he'll get it to, no, he won't get the first down. Good stop of the Cyclones. It looked like the big guy, the big tight end, had a chance to get that first down, and Landry Buckle says, no, you're not going to get it. We stop him short of the first down. That's a generous spot, I can tell you that.
That is.
That was not where that ball was played, I can tell you. No. I'm sorry, sirs, you missed that one. First down, Cherokee at the 30-yard line. But a nice little play. He faked, went over the middle of the tight end. Yeah, reception.
Well designed. Everybody kind of turned it loose. A lot of good play action, so it was well designed.
First and 10, 30-yard line, Cherokee. Jeffers, hands off, comes up, nothing. He gets hammered at the 30, maybe 2 yards, depending on forward progress. He came up the gut. And again, Kyron Smalls drops a hammer on the linebacker. Of course, Chiron had that cramp late in the first half when they stopped play. He's obviously back in a big-time way. Picks up 2, 2nd and 8. 9:40 to go, third quarter. 28-13 Betsy. Next Friday night, we go to East Tennessee State. Take on the Daniel Boone Trailblazers, who wouldn't come here to play us. Don't get me started. 2nd and 8:30. We got to go there and play them on a neutral site. Jeffers looking, goes out in the flat, caught, looks like a busted play. Great tackle. Open field tackle right on the money by the Cyclones. Landry Buckles lowered the boom on him. Catch out of the backfield. Looked like he had some real estate to hook, and Buckles wrapped him up and brought him down for a loss. Great read, coach, by Landry Buckles in an open field solo tackle.
It was a great job. A lot of open field there. He breaks that tackle. He's got a room to do something. Just a great job wrapping up for a loss. I'm impressed with him on the defensive side of the ball. He does a great job.
Third down, 11, 29-yard line. Cyclones trying to ring them cowbells and stomp those feet. Trying to take the momentum back away from Cherokee in the opening drive here in the second half. Jeffers looking, plenty of time, throws over middle sidearm, and it's going to be incomplete. Picked off! Tucker Taylor at the 45, at the 40, and Tuck's got it for the INT to the 34-yard line. It ricocheted off number 11. That would have been and was Lofton Hayes, and Tucker Taylor there for the Cyclone interception, Coach.
Great job, Roy, to be in your position. Again, that's what he probably talked about, being in position football. He was not necessarily right in front of the pass, but he was in the right place after went through the receiver's hands. Great job. Great start for us. We needed a 3 and out or something like that. Got the turnover and a short field.
Great eye concentration by Taylor, because that ricocheted off the receiver's hands. He had a great presence and great concentration. Looked that into his hands with an interception. We get the football back at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones. The train's out there. I'm going to guess they're going to get a dose of the train here. They haven't stopped him yet. 1st and 10, 34-yard line. 8:23 to go in the third. The train gets it. Here he comes. Up the middle, J-Train. And he'll get bottled up and then slide forward. He doesn't slide. He barrels forward. Down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Been on the spot of the football. He'll put it back to the 27. Picks up 7 on the first down carry, Coach.
Good job. Good movement up front. Like I said, he's just gets better all the time following those blockers. A lot of that, too. He just drove them after they made contact. He's very difficult to stop.
The J-Train. Cyclones set up shop. Hand off the train dragging him to the 28. He's down to the 20, down to the 15. The J-Train down around the 10-yard line. So the train with a double C Western Supply first down off the interception. The old John Madden coach giveaway takeaway. Well, the takeaway was the interception. We've got the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones at the 11. Clock 7:20 to go. You see on the scoreboard. We got 23 on the play clock. If you're wondering what that clock, that little countdown is on the right of your screen, that's the play clock. 17 seconds. Man, we're high-tech rednecks up here. Thanks to Isaac Fletcher, Jackson Judah, Kerry Taylor, the Cyclone Network. So it's a 1st and 10 with the 11. Knocking on the door in the red zone. The J-Train out there again. Maybe another dose. Slagle hands it off to the train. Train, he'll barrel him, man. Oh, baby. He's in the 10. He's in the 5. He's in. He obliterated the Chiefs. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, the J-Train. Holy smokes.
Oh, what a run. What a run.
Wow. Ain't no bird out there, folks. That's a train. Holy smokes.
Locomotive.
The J-Train 11 yards out. 34-13 Betsy, third quarter. All set up on the interception. Penalty flag against Cherokee. They'll mark it off on the kickoff. Getting a little antsy out there, but the Chiefs, 34-13 Betsy. Bowers with a point after. Wow. He hit that kid at the 5-yard line. I don't think he still knows where he's at. He absolutely obliterated him. Ball down, low snap. Great job of Whitehead. Get on the tee, and it's good. 35-13. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Between the lines, in between the whistle, No doubt them boys are gonna hit you. They're the standard, you best believe. If you don't know now, you about to see it.
This is Tyrone Smalls with Elizabeth Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
From Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. You work with pediatrics at PTS. Tell me about that.
I do not. I work with pediatric athletes, but yes, we do pediatric at 1500 in the medical care building. That's when they work with people that they're developmentally delayed, where they're having a hard time walking, crawling, that kind of thing. Also Down syndrome, autism, all of that. And so they work, PT and OT work in conjunction with each other to help these kids get back to normal life.
Something that they treat a lot more than I realized, headaches. A lot of folks come in with headaches and you help them. Tell me about that.
Yep, so headaches can come from the neck. It can come from, you can have vertigo and headaches and that kind of thing. So what we do is we do an evaluation, see if we can kind of pinpoint where those headaches are coming from, either refer them out if they need other help from like an ENT or something like that, a migraine specialist, or if we think that we can help them, we'll treat their neck and whatever other issues that they have going along with that.
Social media, how do we find you?
We have Facebooks for the pediatric and the ortho clinics, and then you can either call us or find me on a sideline somewhere.
Dr. Aaron Kaiser, one of our great sponsors with Physical Therapy Services of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Here's the kickoff, and guess what? Again, the weapon. Coach, big final score out of Daniel Boone tonight. Trailblazers.
They lost to Morristown West 38-0 on their home field. Just having a lot of troubles over there in Boone right now. That last play, I know they do a hit of the night, and usually it's a tackle. That could be the hit of the night on the television station at 11 o'clock news. A lot of times they feature a hit. That J-Train run could be the hit of the night before it's over.
That was a hammer, no question.
It was.
First and 10, Cherokee. They're down 35-13, third quarter. Hand off up the middle. He'll pop it and get stood up again. And maybe Kyrone was there at Buckles. Let's see. 20-yard line of scrimmage, maybe to the 22. That's about it. See who got the call. Justice Wallen, I think, maybe that time make the tackle. Wow. Our defense is flying to the football. We held Granger to 45 yards last week. These guys have got more off of us, but still. There's been a talk at halftime, Coach. This is a different football team defensively. We're out here flying around and making things happen defensively.
Yeah, it does look like he lit a fire. They probably need to be lit, so let's hope they keep it up.
Second and 7, 23-yard line. Handoff again up the middle. Bottled up at the 25. Not much, maybe 2 at best. Gang tackle by the orange and black. Coming up off the bottom of the play. Let's see who it is. It would be coming off the field. I think it's Kyler McGovern. It is. McGovern coming off the field. Adams goes in now, defensive end. Third and long, or 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs at the 5:47 mark in the third. 25-yard line, moving the sticks to the 30. 3 to the wide side of the field. Trips this way. Jeffers will roll this way. Landon Jeffers looking. Stops, plants, now he's got to run. Looking again, throws to his safety valve. Caught. It's going to be short of the first down. Nope, it'll get him the first down, as a matter of fact, to the 10-yard line. I'm sorry, number 10 made the catch. I'm sorry. Catch made by Roe Fletcher. So he threw it to the underneath man, Coach, found him, and they'll mark the football to 31 for a Cherokee first down. Another great play with their quarterback, Landon Jeffers.
It really was. He kind of broke out of his coverage there, out of his protection, and located a man just to get enough for the first down. Like I said, he did some good things last year. It's obvious he's improved. He is what makes them go.
First and 10, 31-yard line, third quarter. It's all Cyclones right now. Our opponent next week, Boone, got whitewashed 38-0 tonight. They scored. They went into the game only being outscored 44-4 in the average, so it didn't get any better tonight. And they'll come to William B. Green Stadium next Friday night at East Tennessee State. Joshua Oberdick making the stop with the Cyclones. I guarantee it's on the bulletin board that they didn't want to come play us here. Am I right?
I would imagine so, just for the last 12 months, probably.
Yeah. Cassandra Keller, John Coball, Carla Alderman, Houston, Texas watching tonight. Richard Grindstaff on the interstate. class of 1981 watching tonight in Houston, Texas. 2nd and 9, 32-yard line. Hand off in the backfield in trouble. Wrapped up. They got him. Great job by the Cyclones. 26, Billy Woodby, and also 48, Kyler McGovern. Like rats after cheese, Coach, to the 32-yard line. 3rd and 9 again, Cherokee. Not much offense here in the second half. I think in large part our defenses reacted and adjusted at halftime.
Yeah, the front seven are really just turning it loose. They're really giving them fits, making contact in the backfield. I like the way they're playing right now.
3rd and long, Cherokee. 3:32 to go in the 3rd. He'll roll out in the flat. Jeffers looking, he's in trouble. He's getting backside pressure by Woodby. He'll have to throw it, and he'll get his safety valve. Nice catch. Again, it's Fletcher to the 44-yard line. Picks up 8, a flag at the end of the play. Maybe roughing the quarterback. Let's see. It went right over there on the boundary when Jeffers ran out of bounds. He may have got popped. I was watching the catch up the field. Fletcher made the catch to the 44, advancing the ball. Yep, roughing the quarterback. That's what I thought. To the 44-yard line, picks up, 12 yards plus the tackle on the penalty. So again, Coach, we'll give him another chance for new life, all the way down to the Elizabethton 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Cherokee, 3rd quarter, 35-13 Betsy.
Another great job, though, by their quarterback. Again, he was able to buy a little bit of time, find a guy open, threw across his body. Really a tough throw for a quarterback. Receiver did a good job finding a place to settle, got another first down.
41-yard line, 3rd quarter, Betsy trying to stop him here. Landed Jeffers. Play action, quick to the near side. Augusta caught 35-30, 25, and down to the 20-yard line. Picks up 21.
Nice little play call, to be honest with you. Again, they're on to a little bit of something there. They know we're coming really hard. Everything's kind of quick, or they're trying to get outside to buy a little time. So I like what they're doing. We're just having a hard time kind of getting it going secondary-wise. Seems like we're maybe a little bit out of sync.
21-yard line, 1st and 10, Cherokee on the move. Hand off, he'll pop it and get popped. Flags fly out the back of the defensive backfield. Well, he wrapped up that football, and he got clobbered. Kyron Smalls was there. Who else got him, picked him up off the ground? That was Justice Wallen. 21, Hayden Hook was the running back. See what they're going to call here. Clock at 2:21, 3rd quarter, as you see on the bottom of your screen. Personal foul, face mask, Cherokee. All right.
Don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
On the offense, it had to be in the interior. One of their linemen came up really frustrated, so I'm sure that's where the action was.
We'll pick our Port Travis Deli players of the game, and also we've added a new twist this week. We're now going to be giving these guys from Brummett Sports Shop.
Oh, man, that's nice, sweet.
Big old medal. Tom Dillon
nice.
Sports Player of the Game, along with some free food.
Be a great keepsake.
Yep. Thanks to Brummett Sports Shop. 35-yard line, 1st and 24 now after the penalty. Jeffers looking, got pressure, throws in the middle, and it's going to be nearly picked off. Almost got it. Close, but no cigar. Landry Buckles darn near had another one, Coach. Intended receiver was Jaden Gonzalez. Buckles has been everywhere tonight.
He has. He's been all over the field. I think he was ready to run before he got a hold of it on that one, but a great job coverage-wise there.
3rd quarter, 24 seconds on the play clock. You see on the screen. Cyclones lead at 35-13. Next Friday night, we're hoping we have a camera. Get Jaden Jew to go with me and run a camera from inside the press box at East Tennessee State where we'll be. Jeffers looking for a screen, out of the pocket, running, in trouble, looking, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. He had him on him, coming, bearing down Kyler McGovern, Justice Wallen, and guess who again? Landry Buckles have been everywhere, and Jeffers is unloads and throws it out of bounds. Smart play.
Smart play. He could have made a bad decision there and turned out, created a really bad situation. I'm impressed with him as a quarterback, a really good decision maker, hard-nosed, tough kid too. I'm glad our guys backed off right there at the end, didn't give him anything on another roughing penalty.
I got a great line from Curtis Trent. Let me tell you what it says. Trent says, Coach Pless only could look at comic book pictures until I taught him how to read.
Hey, the pictures were good. As long as the drawings were good, I was educated. Kurt knows me all too well.
We're talking about the comic book auction going on at Collins and Company for the first half. Hello, Hunter Shelton. Hello to Abby Marlowe. Hello to Marie Turbyville. Rick Ranson in Pensacola. Charlotte Ellison. Ed Abel. Carol Bugner. Riley Parmenter. Linda Vaughn. Hello, Miss Linda Vaughn up Stony Creek. Love that lady. Hampton up 12-6 over Happy Valley, says Junior Campbell, my Sunday school teacher. Jimmy Buck. Chris Hensley. Lee Click. Tyler Shaw. Irene Lewis. I guess the farthest one tonight would be Kent Farr in Fresno, California watching. Hello, Andrew Lewis. Brian Henderson. Hadley Townsend. Vicki Campbell. Richard Grindstaff. Chad Macy Odom. Richard Grindstaff out in Houston says, Houston, Texas, their quarterback's pretty good. Oh, yeah, he's real good. He's giving us all we want. Hello, Jeff and Laura Honeycutt and Rhonda Chambers. Thank you all for watching. There's so many of them coming in, I can't get to all of them, but thank you. 3rd and 24 from the 35, third quarter. Jeffers looking, wants to throw. He'll tuck it and go and run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Picks up 5. Tell you what makes him good, Coach? He's got quick feet.
He does have quick feet. I don't think his straight ahead speed is necessarily a burner, but he's smart with the way he runs. He made a really good cut on the long touchdown run. So, yeah, I'm impressed with what he's doing. The Eddie Abel that sent something in, he was on that 88 team. He was a really good defensive end. He's a doctor somewhere down south right now.
35-13 Cyclones, 1:51 to go third quarter. 4th and 19 from the 30. 3 to the near side, trips his way. 3 to the wide side of the field. Jeffers, cagey quarterback. What's he going to do? He'll roll this way. He looks. He wants to throw. He's in trouble. Kyron Smalls on the sack. He pumped, and that's all it took. The Piranha came after him. Holy smokes. Dropped him all the way back to the 43-yard line. And we take over on downs. We'll put it back up to the 39. But still, Coach, huge quarterback sack by Kyron Smalls. What a night number 27's had. And he goes back to us on offense, leading 35-13 third quarter.
Yeah, he was double teamed. You kind of watch him on the end. They had 2 people on him. He basically just a little strength, little speed, got free. Like I said, that motor, you just special person to go that hard all the time. I'm really impressed with the way he's played this year.
1st and 10, 39-yard line, 1:44 to go third quarter, 35-13 Cyclones. Trying to make it 5 in a row over the Chiefs. The train gets it. He'll go to the 40 and he'll drag bodies. He'll go to the 45. He'll go to the 49-yard line. Number 7 hit him. He's just now getting up. 7 hit him. He just rolled over, just mowed over him. Guy's like a cotton-picking road grader. Matt Carpenter tried to stop him, couldn't, and the train rolls it out to the 48-yard line. He'll never be the bird on this broadcast. He is the J Train. He is a locomotive on 2 legs.
Oh, he is just so strong. Just fun to watch. Fun to watch.
2nd and 1, picked up 9, 48-yard line. 1:08 to go in the third. The train gets, here he comes again. He'll go to the 45. He'll take it inside the 45, a big old dose to the train, down to the 43. A double C Western Supply first down. 4 makes the stop. Hunter Armour and 9, Jake Elliott making a stop. A flag on the play. Let's see if it's going to be a hold. We're walking back downfield. Let's see. Personal foul, Cyclones.
It's got to be cleaned up. It's doing too much damage. This is a closer ball game. It's the difference in a ball game, and somehow they've just got to learn. They know that they're looking there's been so much going on. They're paying a little closer attention at the end of plays. So I know that'll be a point of emphasis this week as far as Coach Whitten talking about. They're too good of a football team to let that be their deterrent.
43-yard line, penalty against the Cyclones, makes it third and long with a minute to go in the third. Hello, David Whitehead. Thank you. Very kind of your words, sir. Bailey McGee, Susan Fain, Sheila Buckles, Bear Alvarez, Chris Martland, Misty Crow, Constance Raymond. Who else? Let's go down and get some more. Samuel Ledford, Julia Carver, Sky Markland, Carrie Taylor. She's not, ever since Tucker intercepted that ball, she ain't been worth a flip. Brenda Cannon. Hello, Miss Cannon from Cannon's Furniture. The bed was a hit, by the way. Bought a new bed, and the grandkids love the new bed from Cannon's. Love it. Got furniture all over my house from Cannon's Furniture. Love those people.
We do.
Hello, Kitty Alexander, Cody Vanover, Maddox Pickle, Sandra Coram. Oh, yeah, Chrissy Lambert. First and 10, 43-yard line. Play action, Slagle. Keeps it. Stiff arms, man. Nice tackle, open field by 52. He just grabbed him and slung him down. That's not easy to do. That's a pretty good sized youngin. Marcus Ball makes the tackle for the Cherokee Chiefs. And that takes it back to the 39-yard line. 20 seconds to go in the third. It's probably going to do it. Let's see. See if Sean will run one more play. Down to 15 seconds in the third quarter. 35-13, Betsy. Yep, looks like we're coming to the sideline. We're going to let this one trickle down, get ready for the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. A 60-second timeout. We played 3. Betsy leads at 35-13. You're watching Elizabethton fighting Cyclone football.
We got this new team that's coming in here, and we're going to show them what we're all about. All gas, no brakes. Competitive excellence, that means you give your all on every single play. That means you give your all on every single play.
This is Ben Adams with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays, 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football. Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football.
Buckles on the run, crossing midfield, picks up 11. Let's see where the spot to football, Landry Buckles. Coach, remember, as we all know, in the playoffs we take the top 4 teams. This football team, Cherokee, will go to Northview Academy next week for a regional game. We play a non-conference against Boone. This team is very capable of being in the playoffs.
I would be really surprised if they're not, based on just the sampling that we see and scores we see from other places. This team's got a lot of fight in it. They've got some athletes too, and they're big up front and aggressive. So it wouldn't surprise me.
First and 10, 45-yard line. Handoff. Buckles wraps it up. He'll go to the 40, to the 35, follows blockers to the 30, and he'll be pushed back and then fall forward back to the 30-yard line. Picks up 15 for a Double C Western Supply. First down for Landry Buckles. Wow, he's got some wheels. Double C Western Supply, home of the Pearl Snap button-up shirts endorsed by George Strait. The Wrangler shirts, they got the Hey Dudes. They've got the Area jeans, they got the Huey ball caps. They've got the Huey cologne for both guys and girls. Lots of good shopping options at Double C. First and 10, 30-yard line. Hand off to the train. And he's wrapped up this time, and nice job. 24 slowed him down. Give credit on a stop to Mason Emery for Cherokee. Again, they go to Northview Academy next Friday night in a regional game. We will go to Daniel Boone. Our next regional game is here in 2 weeks Sullivan East, who got throttled tonight by Unicoi County. At one point, it was 34-3. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it ended up 55-3.
What?
55-3.
55-3. Unicoi County over East, our opponent in 2 weeks. Slagle airs it down the line to Whitehead. He'll go up, make the catch. Does he? Nope, couldn't hang on to it. Whitehead had it, came down with the 4-yard line and squirted loose, incomplete. Pretty good defense that time by 34. Aiden Snell brings up a 3rd down and 8 now from the 32-yard line.
The ball looked like it got up in the wind, kind of throwing into the wind, kind of died. Whitehead made a nice play, really became a defender, but almost came down with the pass.
So, from the 29-yard line, 3rd and long 9 here for the Cyclones. Hands off to the train. The train will go up in the gut, and he'll be stopped at about the 27-yard line. Maybe field goal time for Will Bowers. Let's see if he brings him out. Rainwater loses his helmet, so in will go Overdick or Hughes take his place. Nope, he's going to go for it. Thought he'd see if he could get Bowers out there, show that foot off a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's 4th down. The ball's at the 28 to go to the 20 for a 1st down. So it's, you do the math. So the train's in there 4th and about 7.5. Cyclone. Slagle rolls his way. Rhett looking, throws, and a diving catch. Did he make it? And he did. Great diving catch by Justin Whitehead. Nothing fancy, coach, is down and out from the 33. They'll mark the football down to the, 16-yard line, 17-yard line? 1st down, Cyclones, a double C Western Supply 1st down.
And that's a luxury. What a luxury right there to have a kid run that route, make that catch, and a ball that's thrown. The only way it could be caught would be by a Cyclone, so great job all the way around. Good call on a tough down.
1st and 10, 17-yard line, New Life. 4th quarter, 9:23 to play. Slagle keeps it himself. Rhett will go to the 15. Rhett will take it down inside to the 10. He'll lower that right shoulder and helmet and barrel down to the 5. Picks up 12 and a double C Western Supply 1st down. Tackle made by 9 for Cherokee. That'd be Jake Elliott, but not before Rhett buried it on another penalty flag. Oh, yes.
Won't be a hold.
It'll be a hold against the Cyclones. Yep. Bringing it back. So Betsy with the penalty negates a nice run of 12 yards by Rhett Slagle, our quarterback. Monday we got volleyball. Science Hill coming. Greg Gabarientos, our first-year volleyball coach, doing a heck of a job.
He is doing a great job. He and Miss Van Huss and Miss Robinson are assistants, and they've got some quality players, but they've got them playing with a lot of confidence. It's a fun sport to watch. It'd be a great time to come out and support the Cyclones.
In fact, we're undefeated in the conference, and there's a legal procedure. We didn't get set. A little confusion on the play, but we wisely called a timeout. 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
In a world where cluttered trash and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight cluttered trash and debris, call Container Man.
Back at Citizens Bank Stadium. Hello, Chrissy Lambert. Hello to Terry Meredith, Logan Grindstaff, Stephen Deskins, Kelly Swiderski. How about that one? Roger Norris, Teresa Carver, Joan Small, Angie Waters, and one more, Jessica Pearson. 1st and 20 on the 27 after the penalty. Hand off to Buckles. Tries to slice up inside. He does. Flag flies. Will bring it back from the 25 down inside of the 24. Holding Cyclones. Coach, how to clean up the penalties?
Well, I mean, again, that's a technique call. I mean, it's taught differently than it used to be. Your hands got to be in certain places. So I think if an official wants to see that, I think they can see it just about any time. I think that's what they're looking for that. So, but they'll just get back and work on it in drills, just in individual time. They'll address it, but you don't want them to lose their aggressiveness. So it's really a balancing act there. But they do need to clean it up if they're going to head down the road and make an impact down the road.
Pushing it back to the 37-yard line. First and 30, 8:24 to go. Cyclones up 35-13. Schlegel, your QB. He'll keep it himself. Rhett will try and get outside of the 35, lower that right shoulder, and crack it down inside the 35 to about the 33. 4 making a stop for Cherokee. Hunter Larmer making a stop. Larmer, L-A-R-M-E-R, on the play. Clock, 8 minutes to go in the football game. Unicoi County, 55-3 losers to Sullivan East. 55-3 losers to Unicoi County tonight. Dobbins Minute wins. That's a future opponent. Be a heck of a football game here in October, folks. You better get your tickets and get in there and get ready. The Tribe's coming. It's been a long time since DB has come to Betsy. And they're coming with a pretty good football team. Schlegel slings it, far side caught, and steps out of bounds at the 27. Whitehead makes the catch. Justin White has become quite the weapon, coach, offensively.
He really has. He's just so dependable. And like I said, I think his strength, obviously he's got great hands, but he's a great route runner. And again, you have to honor the deep ball because Schlegel throws it so well. But he's mastered that comeback route, and they've obviously got a great connection going on.
3rd and 20 from the 27-yard line. Clock, 7:28 to go. Obviously down to the 7 to move the sticks. That's what Cyclones can do here. Schlegel. 3-step drop looks. Plants throws this way. He's got one out there. That's going to be intercepted at the 10. Coming back this way to the 20. 25-30. And it'll be hammered out of bounds by Rhett Schlegel. Dropped the hammer on him. Holy smokes. He paid for that interception because Rhett Schlegel came uncontested and buried him on the near sideline. Interception. Cherokee stops the drive. They take over. But Rhett Schlegel made him pay for it.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants that. Would love to have that ball back. But you saw a little bit of his frustration taken out on that tackle. The linebacker coaches are probably trying to jockey for him right now to have him in practice. That's a pretty tough lick. So
he popped him.
He did pop him.
42-yard line Cherokee. 7:18 to go in the ball game. Jeffers pulls out of the bread basket and brought down again. Kyron Smalls, the Piranha, back to the 32-yard line. Tackle for loss on the sack of 10 yards by Kyron Smalls. It's like a piranha in the water, so he smells blood. He goes after him. 10-yard sack. Actually put it back up to 35, which is a very generous spot.
Yeah, there have been a lot of generous spots here lately. But another great effort play by Kyron. They can't block him right now. He basically is just too quick, too strong.
Hello, Christy Vaughn. Hello, Daniel McCauley. Thank you all for watching. Try and scroll down and see some of these folks. 2nd and 17, 35-yard line. Jeffers throws out in the flat. It's sailed. Nope, it's caught. Nice catch. The 45 at the 40. He's at the 35 and tripped up. Zach Wallen makes the stop. Catch made by number 10. That would be Roe Fletcher for Cherokee. Goes from their 35 down to the Cyclone. Let's see where they mark the football. They'll mark it at the... Goes from their 35 to our 35. So 30-yard pass play. And again, 10 went down on a crouching position, make that catch on a low throw. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. 3 to the near side, wide side Chiefs. And should be a false start on the left side of the line for Cherokee, and it is. We haven't talked about it. Tomorrow, Alabama, Wisconsin up there. What do you think?
I mean, until somebody does something to Alabama, it's really hard. I mean, I know everything's new, but I would like Alabama. Not that I would like. I think Alabama will take that one. I just think still think there are a lot of athletes there. I think the guy knows how to coach. So we'll see. Time will tell.
Kent State will be a checkbook game tomorrow night.
Should be.
Should be.
Should be.
Yeah, I'll go on record. It will be. Jeffers throws it over the middle, pulled it out of the breadbasket of his running back and did a slant pattern over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd and 15 now. Clock at 5:36 to play. They stopped the clock on the pass play. 35-13 Betsy. Looking forward to going over there next week and seeing Boone, Trailblazers. They're fixing to get a dose of the Cyclones. A 55-gallon drum, I'm telling you. These players have taken exception to the fact that they wouldn't come here for 2 years in a row. Am I right in saying that? 2 years?
I think so. Well, yeah, we felt like that after what they did last year, they should, honor and come back here. But they did what they thought was best for their program, but it hurt us financially and in a lot of other ways too. And so it'll be on their mind.
Spoken, incomplete pass. Spoken as a former coach and player, it'll be on their mind.
Yeah.
That's all he needs to say.
That's right.
3rd and 15 from the 40-yard line. We'll get a chance to see the Trailblazers next Friday night at William B. Green Stadium on the campus of East Tennessee State. We'll come back here for East and Dobbins Bennett. Final 2 home games of this regular season. And we'll go on the road for 3. Northview, Volunteer, and Greenville. Pressure, throws out in the flat, caught. 40, 35, spins down to about the 33-yard line. Nice play again by Jeffers. He was in trouble. Made something out of nothing. Throw to Gonzalez. Marks the football down inside the 35. Puts it at about the 30. That's another generous spot, really, for us because he went further downfield. 34-yard line. 4th down and long. They're, as a surprise with 5 to play, they're going for it. Puts him in motion. Gonzalez, jet sweep, comes back to reverse. Back to the quarterback. Jeffers downfield. Got a man down there, and it's going to be caught. Did he drop the ball? He dropped it. Wide slap open. We got fooled in the secondary, and he dropped the football. That's a touchdown. We take over on downs. A little razzle-dazzle. Reverse, come back our way. Double reverse to it, back to the quarterback. Slung it downfield. Dropped the ball.
Fortunate and, not surprising that they're pulling out a little bit of everything. Pretty well executed for this early in the season against this defense. Like I said, the Jeffers, I'm impressed with him. He's done a good job in difficult situations. He's kept plays alive, throws the ball, pretty well. So they've got a chance. If they stay healthy, they've got a chance to represent and be, I think, a 3 or 4 seed.
Hard to believe next week's the halfway point of the season. That's nuts. Cyclones take over. Timeout now, Betsy. So a big thank you to John Lee coming up at halftime of the Robotics Club. Let's run down some more folks saying hello to them tonight. Sarah Dillard, Dave Wortman, Judy Little, Travis Hill, Javon Bass, Glenda Williams, Josh Malone, Samuel Barnett, Rosemary Vance, Shayla Price, Forrest Hall, Michael Bowers, Tom Turbyfield, Michelle Young, Diane Duggar. Hello, Diane. She makes some great Buckeyes. Oh, boy. Coach Duggar's wife, makes some serious Buckeyes. That's chocolate, peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate. Michelle Cornett, Matt Gagley, Carolyn Nidifer, Michelle Parlier, Arlene Campbell, Stephanie Heaton, JJ, Sarah Presnell, Derek Hughes, Linda Dunbar, Sean Bond, Whitney Kopp, Leslie Hughes, Andy Duggar, Judy Townsend, Charlie Lowry. Thank you all for being with us. Tons of them tonight, as they are every week. Thank you. 1st and 10, 34-yard line. Cyclones, 4:48 to go. Hand off to the train. Here he comes. Turns the corner, and he'll barrel past that one. He'll barrel up down the near sideline. Took 2 to wrestle him out of bounds with a late hit. The train just gets up, gets out of the way. The official separates him. Well, throw the flag, dude. Don't separate him. Get in there and throw a flag. It was a late hit. Cannon Badeau making the stop on the train out to the 44-yard line. Picks up 10. Over 100 yards tonight, Coach. The Double C Western Supply first down. The J train. Only a junior, folks. His shirt is a deep, dark orange. He's sweating out there tonight. The big house, the train's sweating. He's getting it again. First and 10, 44-yard line. He barrels up the field to the 49-yard line, picks up 5 more. They say he's a beast in the weight room. And it looks that way.
It really does. I mean, he's been hungry for a whole year. I mean, you hate when a kid misses a season when he works, that hard, or even a game. But he chomping at the bit to get back. He's making the most of his opportunity.
You said early in the game, the old boy, he's just a load.
He's a load. He is.
4:02 to go in the ball game. Cyclone 2nd and 5 on their own 49-yard line. Like to tackle another touchdown here. 35-13, Betsy. Slagle hands off to the train again. He'll go, and there you go. He just picked him up, took him downfield. He mercifully hung on to him. Number 8, Gabe Catron, making the tackle, but again, another Double C Western Supply first down at the 46-yard line for the Cyclones. On the 1st and 10, clock 3:33 to play. We'll talk to, I think Sean's coming up talking to post game. We'll pick our players of the game. Bryson Rowland brings the play in. I like the black jersey, but from a broadcaster standpoint, these orange ones are a whole lot easier to call tonight. Blevins to the far side, near side is Rowland. Slagle looks over the offensive set. 1st and 10, 46 to train. And they'll bottle him up this time. Nice pursuit, and Cherokee got him. Took 3 to get him, but they got him down. No gain on the play. They shoved him east to west. And coming up off the play, let's call, I want to say number 7. I'll double check here in a second. They're scrappy. I'll give them credit. They don't stop. They keep coming. Yeah, it is number 7. He made the tackle. That would be Matt Carpenter for Cherokee. Coach, I like this football team. I like Landon Jeffers. He's cagey. Yes. He's got a lot of misdirection, a lot of deception, and he seems very poised and calm and cool back in that pocket for Cherokee.
Yeah, Jeffers is he's what makes them go. He's an experienced quarterback, and that shows as well. And you can kind of see the other players kind of rally around him with some of the things that he's done. So he'll cause a lot of people trouble the rest of the way. He's faced probably the 2 best defenses in back-to-back weeks that he'll see. So it'll be interesting to follow him statistically as they go through the rest of the year.
Look at next week. Volunteer has an open date in our region. East will be at Granger. Greenville goes to Morristown West. That's a non-conference. Cherokee and Northview Academy play each other inside the region. Dobbins Minute goes to Asheville, North Carolina, and Science Hill has Marable. Wow. So they're stepping outside the water. Asheville's always perennial power in North Carolina, and Marable's coming to Johnson City. Won big tonight. See, final score was 31-7, Science Hill over Union, Virginia. We saw them in a scrimmage. Chris Hensley says, we got robbed out of Marable. Remember that last play? It's still a bitter taste in people's mouths.
And I will tell you, his name's on there. He's watched ever since I've been watching you. He was a great receiver, defensive back. He's probably as much a Cyclone as there is anybody. And his nickname, call him Sal. So Chris Hensley, I want him to give me some information about a team, because I promise you he knows as much as anybody. He's a dandy.
Misfire on the slant pattern to Whitehead brings up a 3rd and 9 to the 45-yard line. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We love bringing it to you. Hello, Karen Arnold. Hello, Bethany Walzer watching from Nashville. Brooke Hobbs, Kelsey McKinney. Hensley said, so true on Smithfield. So you got a fan of Chris Hensley. We have a fan. We appreciate you, sir, watching the broadcast. 3rd and 9, 45-yard line. Closing moments of the ball game. Slagle rolls out. Rhett looks, pumps, fires, and a down and out. Did he catch it? He did not. He dropped the ball. Jack Blevins, or did he catch it?
He did, yeah.
I thought he juggled it, but we'll take it. Juggled it out of bounds. We'll take it on the catch to Jack Blevins, 35-yard line, first down. think he got by with one because it looked like his right hip, he was on the other side of the official. But we'll take it. Nice catch, Jack Blevins, 35-yard line. We'll go with what they saw. First and 10, 35, 2:37 to go. Wallen that way, Zach. Rolling Bryson this way. Slagle hands off to Justice Wallen. 30, 25. Dragging bodies down to the 22-yard line. 13-yard pickup, another double C, Western Supply, first down. We got a bunch of them tonight. 18 makes a tackle. We got to separate them. I get a little talking going on. Frustration setting in for the Chiefs. Cannon Badeau makes a tackle down to the 22-yard line. First and 10 Cyclones, again pounding it. As they say in football, pounding the rock. The J train's out. You got Justice Wallen in now. They're cousins. Slagle with Justice here behind him. He'll get the handoff. He'll go to the 20. He'll go to the 15. He'll take it down to the 10. He'll take it down to the 9. Picks up 13 more big chunks of real estate and another double C Western Supply first down. Folks, be sure and patronize those who sponsor these broadcasts like Double C. The Cowboy Store and more, as they call it.
It'll be first and goal, Cyclones.
9-yard line, clock 1:45. Sean's going to try and punch it over in, I think. 35-13, that would be, looks like from here, the intent. From the 9-yard line. Hand off to Justice. Wallen stumbled, stays on his feet, goes to the outside. He'll bounce off him, inside, touchdown, Justice Wallen, touchdown, Elizabethton Cyclones from 9 yards out. Wallen stumbled, coach, kept his balance, which is a great testament to his agility, and takes it in for a 9-yard score.
That's a great job. Wasn't the intended hole. After he kind of got tripped up, he bounced outside. That's a tired defensive team out there. They've spent a whole lot of time on the field.
Defense tired for Cherokee. Bowers to the point after. Holding Whitehead. High snap, gets it down. And to his credit, he's booming through, and he does. No, he misses. High snap calls that one. 60-second break. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
We care about our product, and we do it all ourselves in-house. I make all the rub, all the sauce, and the reason I got in barbecue is I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I went to college for drafting, but when the economy crashed, I got laid off and ended up opening in 2010, and I've been doing it full-time ever since.
Hours are open?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open on weekdays 11 to 8 and Friday and Saturdays till 9 p.m.
How do we find you on social media?
My Facebook page, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue. I got somebody working on a website, but it's not ready yet.
And then the phone number is?
423-542-2272, and we're in the third block downtown on the left.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Lewis Sports Show, Big Dan's Barbecue in downtown Elizabethton.
Cyclones kick it away, leading 41-13 to go here in the 1:21 to go in the football game. There's the kick, and it's a deep one. It is a returnable ball. It will not be. And another hammer by Caleb Campbell. What a night by number 39, Coach. What a weapon for this football team.
He has had a night. He's shown his foot off for sure.
1:21 to play. On the touchback, here's some other folks. Tony McNally, Sue Buckles, Amanda Rubel, Mitzi and Leyland Hawkins, Joey Hilbert, Amanda Presley, Felicia Lewis, Ryan Owen, Drew Williams.
Almost everybody you mentioned either went to school or taught or was a teammate of it. So there's a lot of nice memories when you read those lists. Joey Hilbert, one of them.
Jamie McGuire, hello to you, sir. Jeffers out in the flat cot at the 20. Takes it upfield to the 25. Still coming at you, to their credit, out to the 32-yard line. First down. Nice catch. Nice throw. Justice Wallen makes the tackle. Takes it out to the 32-yard line. Picks up 12. Minute 11 to go in the football game. You see on the scoreboard. 1:05 to go. 41-13 Betsy. Getting ready to make it 57-7 on this field. Quick screen to the far side, a little bubble screen to the 35, and that's all. Actually advances it out to about the 37. 12 makes the tackle. New name out there. A.J. Campbell, the senior, on senior night making a stop. 44 to play. Cyclones. Second down and long now at the 36-yard line. A couple of plays left in this football game. That's going to be it. Jeffers throws down the far side. It's going to be, he make the catch.
It's a great catch.
He did. He made a leaping, diving catch. Takes it down to the 34-yard line. And a timeout Cherokee, I think. With the clock stopped at 25 to play. They'll move the sticks. That's a heck of a throw.
Strong arm. That was thrown on the line. But a good throw, but a great catch. I mean, it was a good combination there.
So 34-yard line, 1st and 10, 25 seconds to play. Cyclones going to nail it down here. We're about to go in this series 12-2 and make it 5 in a row. Sean Whitten getting ready to pick up win number 164. Late great coach Dave Ryder, 173, the all-time winningest coach, who's inside of single digits now, passing his grandfather for the winningest coach. And now here at the bank, we're going to go 57-7. Cyclones, a lot of penalties, but man, they've had some great defense tonight and some really good offensive performances by a lot of guys. 1st and 10, 34-yard line. Jeffers looking, throws down, and a diving catch out of bounds down around the 14-yard line. Too far, incomplete. Fletcher dove for it, couldn't get it out of bounds, and so we get ready for Daniel Boone next Friday night. I don't know, for me, I'm not sure why, but I'm very much looking forward to this football game.
Well, I am too.
Been on my mind.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Been on our mind.
And it will be on their mind.
Oh, absolutely.
Just frustrating, but.
34-yard line, 2nd and 10, 20 to go. Hand off up the middle. He'll go to the 30 and go down to the 25-yard line. Picks up about 9. Running back making the carry was Hayden Hook. 7 seconds to go here. Cyclones getting ready to do the victory formation and walk across and shake hands. Betsy wins it, going away. Final score, 41-13. Elizabethton improves to 2-1 of the season. They fall to 2-2 on the season. And the final score is in the books. Cyclones win it 41-13. We start our postgame show brought to you by Phil's Dream Pit. 41-13. We'll come back and recap it. We'll also come back and pick our Port Travis Deli player of the game. Cyclones win it 41-13. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the collab of flavors. The sweet honey, the pickled jalapeno peppers, and the creamy pimento cheese. It is a perfect bite.
Hey y'all, this is Ronte, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is the richness of the pimento cheese. When I took a first bite, I was like, go, go, go cheese, go pimento, go honey, go chicken, go, go, go get it.
The Tom Baylor Sports Show. Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs. What's that all about?
Dream Packs, we start at 4 and go up in even numbers as big as you need. You get meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns. All that's included. We do offer plates, plasticware, gallons of tea, but any number you need.
Feeds 4, feeds 8. They do it in increments of 4. So if you're going to the ball game and don't want to cook, call in, get the Dream Packs, come by and pick them up, 349-6437.
Yes, sir.
Call ahead, and we're on our way to swing through, pick them up. Tailgate, Dream Packs, good way to watch them, or take it to the house, watch it. Either way, good way to watch a game, isn't it?
Very much so.
The Dream Packs. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437 is the number to call. Can we order it online too?
You sure can. Online, call it in. Come on down.
There you go. Phil's Dream Pit. 349-6437, the Dream Bikes. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Sports.
Final score 41-13. Cyclones win it. Again, let's give you the numbers. Now 658 wins in his career, outstanding football career at Elizabethton High School. 658, 363, and 27. Cyclones now have won 5 in a row over Cherokee. The seasonal series goes 12-2 in favor of Betsy. Sean Wooden now 164 and 50. Coach Ryder's all-time wins at 173 and 79. And here at the bank, we go now 57 and 7. Back here in 2 weeks against East and in 3 weeks against Dobbins-Bennett. Big win tonight for our football team, 41-13. Again, around the league, you had East getting clobbered tonight by Unicoi County, 55-3. Greenville lost last night to Alcoa, 31-13. Future opponent Dobbins-Bennett wins tonight over Jeff County at DB. That's a big win for the Indians. And Science Hill, a past opponent, of course, they beat Union, Virginia, 31-7. So that's what we've got. Volunteer had an open date. I'm sorry. I'm looking at all the wrong stuff over here. I'm worked up. Cherokee, a Volunteer played Northview Academy.
Yeah, and it's just they've not posted anything since halftime.
Granger played Pigeon Forge.
And got beat pretty good.
Granger got beat?
Yeah, 48-21.
Okay, so Granger loses. Sullivan East lost tonight. Volunteer Northview Academy, still no final on that one. Science Hill wins. Dobbins-Bennett wins. And our next opponent, Daniel Boone, gets shut out 38-0 tonight by Morristown West in Gray in their home opener. Coach, we got players of the game all over the place. Let's recap the scoring, and then we'll take a look at the players of the game. Coach Whitten will be up here, I think, in a few minutes. Red Slagle got it going, capping off the opening kickoff. On the touchback, we take it to the 20 and march down the field, an 80-yard drive, capped off by a Slagle 9-yard run. Bowers Point after makes it a 7-0 ball game. At the end of the first quarter, Landon Jeffers, a 73-yard run. Fridman's Point after ties it up 7-7 into the first quarter. I thought, okay. Buckles, Landry, 34-yard run at 9:32 to go in the first half. His first touchdown run of the season. Bowers Point after 14-7. The Train, 48-yard rumble, over 100 yards tonight. The Train, 48-yard run, Bowers Point after 21-7. Then you go into a 32-yard pass from Slagle to Justin Whitehead. Point after goes 28-7, Bowers, Cyclones. Gonzalez gets a 14-yard pass from Jeffers on a trick play. Razzle-dazzle, point after failed, it got blocked. Halftime score 28-13. Tucker Taylor interception, 8:23 to go in the third quarter, sets up the Train's second touchdown run of 11 yards out. Bowers Point after 35-13. Then you get our final touchdown of the ball game. Justice Wallen, a 9-yard run. Bowers Point after high snap off to the left, misses. 41-13 final. Coach, we got 4 players a game tonight. You're going to get free sandwiches from Port Travis Deli, along with some medals tonight from Tom Taylor Sports to wear around their neck or put it wherever they want to put it, hanging on their bedroom on the end of their bed. What do they want to do with it? Jump in or go, sir. Our 4 players a game. Who you got?
Well, got Landry Buckles, who again, he's just been a little bit of everywhere. We know he's got speed, but he's got some moves, but he's a great defender. His closing speed's just unbelievable on the defensive side of the football. Just played great on both sides of the ball. We also have
the Train,
the J Train, and he is a Train. The Load. I'm not sure what his final stats were, but he delivered blow after blow after blow while he was running the ball. One of the toughest hits I've seen all year. He delivered down here on this end of on the west end of the end zone on a run. Just was a man again against boys today.
He had 59 yards just in touchdown runs, sir. Yeah, so he's well over 100.
Yeah, he should be. Seth Campbell, the guys up front, they needed to establish the run. They ran all night. They did give Slagle time to throw as well. Seth Campbell's good on both sides of the ball as well. You've got to feed those guys. That sandwich won't last long with him, but just a great job. He's done a great job again all year. and got Adams. It's a defensive end, and he runs a little bit offensive. Defensive end, he was all over the place, made a lot of tackles across the field. Just his pursuit caused a lot of trouble when Jeffers was being rushed. He and the other end, Chiron, that just gave pressure the whole time. He caused a lot of havoc the whole night, so he really deserved it. And there are a lot of other people, but those guys did a great job tonight.
Well, those two guys you look at, too, we can't give, again, we go through this every week, but 4 is a pretty good number to give away free food.
Yes, it is.
But Chiron Smalls played a heck of a game. Rhett Sluggle played a heck of a game,
He sure did, too.
But at the end of the night, we picked Landry Buckles, the J Train, Ben Adams, and Seth Campbell are players of the game. We'll come back with more in the postgame show. Cyclones win at 41-13 over Cherokee. You're watching Elizabethton fighting Cyclone football. Oh, there he is. I know you're there.
The Cyclones ready to come out on the field, and I guarantee you, you'll hear the Cyclone Nation go bananas over here in a minute. And they're going nuts over there. Standing ovation.
This is Chiron Smalls with Elizabethton Football, and you're watching Cyclone Sports.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at bmycu.org, call us, or come see us in Elizabethton, Johnson City, or Rome Mountain. We have the loan you need.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Wow. Coach just said, I guess we better stand up so they can see us.
Yep.
Puts everything in perspective, sir. Tell us what you just told me. We were off here about the Cherokee coach.
Well, the coach called me this week and just let me know that his dad's been battling cancer for 2 years and kind of took a turn for the worse. And he let me know there was a good chance he wasn't going to be here tonight. And then his brother's on staff as well, just like mine, And so he's done a great job of turning around. But his dad passed away during the course of the game. He didn't make it. He'd been battling cancer for 2 years. Took a turn for the worse. He was hoping to get through the game tonight and then get a chance to see him, but that's tough. Obviously myself and Ryan went through that a couple years ago with our granddad, and then you got your mom. But just anybody out there that's listening, say a couple prayers for Josh Hensley, the coach at Cherokee. Those guys came to fight and they played inspired football today.
Played great football. So again, his father had cancer. He passed away during the game. So how about that? Get on the bus, going back home, you lost your daddy.
Yeah.
Puts everything in perspective, folks.
Yeah, no place, his dad probably wanted him here coaching, do what he does, but, obviously not to get to see him for one more time, but, just want to definitely, if everybody's listening, say prayers, that's not going to be easy moving forward as well, so, as big as schedules as coaches have in preparation, and, but great football team we played today, and gave us a great challenge, and we overcome some adversity, and we had our backs against the wall and had to respond. We got a couple breaks, and then, late in the game, we got sloppy with some penalties. But super proud of our senior night tonight. Had it early in the year this year to make sure we could get it in, and just want to make sure that we represent those 12 seniors. A lot of those guys have been in our program for several years, and we. Like you said, we're almost halfway point, but also we got a lot of football left to play.
Football left to play, no question. So you go back and watch the film. So on the first blush, you're up here 15 minutes after the game. What's the most impressive part for you of this game tonight?
Well, I want the guys to understand that, think about the good plays that we made. That's just telling Rhett. Rhett had an outstanding game. He can't allow one play to ruin his night. He played outstanding, and for myself, to make that call to try to push the ball in the end zone, that was a terrible call, but, he played a great game. He ran the ball hard. He made the good throws. The post to Justin was outstanding. Our blind blocked really, really well tonight, but, it's just want them thinking about the positives, and then when we face adversity tonight, Tom, we need to be encouraging and uplifting and keep battling. And it's like, if you're going to chase greatness and you're going to be a really good team, you're going to have adversity and you got to respond from it. So like how that we were able to keep our cool and play a little bit. We're in some tough situations, but, just like Rhett tonight, he played an outstanding game. He can't let one play dictate, that he had an unbelievable game.
We call him the locomotive on two legs, the J train, over 100 yards tonight rushing. I mean, he was carrying them down the field left and right. Buckles had a great game tonight playing. We also Coach Plus picked Ben Adams and Seth Campbell. Great games tonight for those kids. So, I mean, we could give 20 awards up here every week. We can't. Poor Travis Dilly go out of business. But, there was 4 great kids there tonight, and the J train's the real deal.
Yeah, we got a number of good backs and trying to keep people fresh and, rotating guys in there. And we made some adjustments early. but, we're challenging the guys to give more. And Jay Bird's a guy that can help us out. But, man, you can't do anything without guys up front. You mentioned Seth, but, Rainwater and Landon playing both ways. And then our H-backs, Kyler and Kyron and Ben and Billy Woodby, those guys coming in, great blocks, and, we were able to get some pulls and try to get the ball outside. We've been working hard to try to get the ball outside a little bit more, try to show we got some speed. But, it's just a great execution, great blocks by our guys. We're getting better and we're strong in the run game. But, man, there's a physical presence you want to play with, even though they load the box, and Jay Bird brought that tonight.
Next Friday night, we'll have a big crowd. We always do. We get a chance to play a high school team on a college football stadium. Boone and the Cyclones next Friday night, and the Cyclone Nation will be there. We'll be rocking. We need a big crowd.
Yeah, we need to use crowd. Opportunity for our program to play in another big stage, and this is our 3rd time playing at ETSU in the last couple of years, so we don't take that for granted. But great opportunity to play Boone. We didn't miss that game last year, and then be on a neutral site. So last time we played over there, they upset us. So we got a lot of work, and really proud of our guys that come out and pull with the way to win. It's 41 points. But we had to fight for those 41 points. So, we just had some mishaps, and, we got to do better, and guys will do that. But, I'd rather have an ugly win than a pretty loss any day.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. And, again, great 12 seniors. Make sure we pray for that coach over there and his brother, the staff and their team. They played inspired football today.
Yes, they did.
Thank you.
Well put. Thanks, Coach. Good job. So you heard it. Their coach, golly, Nets, almost want to start crying. I've been there. Calling a ball game when I found out right before I went on there, my mother died. So I had to go down and call a ball game back in the day. So can't put myself totally in his shoes, but kind of, sort of. Again, the head football coach at Cherokee, his father passed away, had cancer, passed away during the game tonight. So imagine getting back on that bus and heading back down there trying to console those kids. And on top of that, talk to his family that lost her daddy. So I'm telling you, it puts everything, this what we're doing every Friday night, in perspective. This is just a game. People get so wigged out over this and wound up, and I get it. We all want our teams to win, in this case the Cyclones. But at the end of the day, folks, it doesn't matter. 50 years from now, none of this is going to matter. Tonight, it does. But for that coach tonight and that family going back to Cherokee, tough. And that will be a good time for me to put in the prayer here before we take our final break. Here's our verse of the day. And you talk about timing. Maybe the Lord knew we're supposed to read this tonight for this family. So here it is, and goes like this. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I'd say that coach tonight's crushed in spirit. That'd be the head coach, Josh Hensley. His brother coaches on the team too, Tyler Hensley. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. I'm sure he's brokenhearted. I would be. It hurts me. It's not even my daddy. And saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalms 34:18. That's what puts it into perspective, folks. Quick break, our final break. Back after this, Cyclones win at 41-13. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. Behind me, the guy got an interception tonight. Tucker Taylor. There he is. He said, huh? We'll be back to close that after this on Cyclone football.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go.
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 50 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays, 10 to 6, open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football.
We got this new team that's coming in here, and we're going to show them what we're all about. All gas, no brakes. Competitive excellence, that means you give your all on every single play. That means you give your all on every single play.
Here we go. Back again in the Cyclone Network. That's Tucker Taylor up there in the screen. Got him an INT tonight. Way to go. Yeah. Mama probably lost her. Well, she said, I lost my mind. You made an interception. So you scored a touchdown. She was out someplace taking a picture one time?
She left the crowd. It was a Taylor. She left the crowd and got a picture with somebody.
And you've never let her forget it? No. No, I understand.
I think she did it with my second touchdown, too. My second touchdown, she was out of town.
Coach, final comments. So let's get out of here. 41-13, big win over the Cherokee Chiefs.
Yeah, big win. Again, they needed a tough opponent. They needed somebody with a little bit of fight, and that's what they got. Because those kind of things expose what you really need to work on. When you run through people like last week, you don't necessarily learn as much. So this was a good team for us to play at this point in the year. Obviously, they'll go back, reevaluate, get ready for Boone, get ready for the rest of the year. Another, non-conference game, but yet a lot of history between the two teams. So look forward to going over to the stadium at ETSU and see what they can do there. They're having a hard time, but I think our guys will be very focused going into that stadium.
It'll be on our mind.
It will be on our mind.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Coach Vanos with us next week, and we'll be back in here. You and I will have East and Dobbins Minute together.
Yes.
And we truck to the highway for Northview Volunteer Open Date in Greenville. I think that's how it rolls for the last half of the season. So back with you in 2 weeks. Next Friday night, Coach Van Ness will join us from William B. Green Stadium. Cyclones win tonight 41-13. Players of the game, Landry Buckles, the J Train, Ben Adams, Seth Campbell.
All
congratulations, guys. Coach, as always, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tom. What a great night.
And Coach Whitten, put it in perspective, folks. Their coach's dad died during the middle of the game of cancer. So Josh Hensley, our thoughts and prayers go out with him. He's got to get on that bus. I told you, we've already talked about it. He'll have to pick up the pieces for himself personally and that football team and go back home. And I'm sure his daddy said, go coach that game. And he was hoping to see him after the game, and he did not. He slipped off into glory. So puts it all into perspective, folks. It is just a game.
Amen. Yes,
50 years from now, 20 years from now, ain't going to matter, folks. But tonight it did. Cyclones win it 41-13 for our Director of Schools, Richard Van Huss, our Principal, Dr. John Midden, our Athletic Director, Ryan Preslow, head football coach, Sean Whitten, and the Cyclone Network tonight, Axel Steins, also Isaac Fletcher and Jackson Judah, and our producer extraordinaire, Kerry Taylor, and for Coach Eddie Pless, this is Tom Taylor again, the final. Cyclones win it 41-13. We'll see you Monday at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton at 11 o'clock for the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Have a great weekend. Remember, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching 2024 Elizabethton Cyclone football. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go, Betsy, go. Yeah, the bank's rocking, yelling, go.